Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of the VIP podcast. Today is July 2nd, 2023. We're gathered here today to celebrate 4th of July. How's everyone's 4th of July weekend coming along so far?
Sexy.
Sexy.
Hot.
Terrible.
It's hot.
It's about to thunderstorm.
Wait, thunderstorm and 4th of July? What? It's like the skies are like celebrating with their own type of fireworks, you know? That's how patriotic it is in America right now. It's really feeling cohesively together. No.
My eye twitch already.
Yeah, you're stretching believability at this point.
Look, we have to be patriotic, guys. If we don't celebrate for 4th of July, what are we even doing in this country? Like, we gained our independence from the British to get away from a monarchy to just go back to a monarchy, essentially.
I will celebrate 4th of July when the remaining 17 states that have chosen not to recognize Juneteenth recognize it.
Oh, seriously? That's a thing?
Yeah!
Damn, I did not know that.
Assholes.
I did not know that. That's fucking wild.
Apparently it took like 22 years for Martin Luther King Day to be accepted in all 50 states after it was declared a federal holiday.
Wow. I mean, that's
Are
wild.
you gonna have one in here? Or
Racism is alive and well in America.
That's the
Oh,
Supreme
it has
Court said
been.
no.
Yeah, Supreme Court said, yeah. There's no systemic racism.
Okay, so we're way the hell up there on that one. Sweet. All right, let's go to.
Except
Alright, we're going to
Except
your
for
next set.
Yep.
We have 3 in that zone, so
Let's
off
go.
we go.
this is a very historic week for the Supreme Court. Multiple decisions this week.
Yeah.
Setas and mine, then Brangar's is all the way up in the other end of the book.
The affirmative action one is particularly interesting, though, because they said, this is the logic we're going to use for college admissions. However, this program's been extremely successful in the United States military, and we'd be idiots to get rid of it, so we're going to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally one rule for us, another rule for everyone else.
Exactly.
It was their fucking logic. The highest court in the land.
Always has been.
Jesus Christ. Like, but it hasn't been this blatant on a ruling where they're just literally like...
It's legacy. It's all about legacy.
They're going against their own fucking logic and saying, it works really well for the United States government, so we're going to continue doing it. But everyone else has to fucking get rid of it. Because clearly it doesn't work for you.
Oh, where are you?
It's so fucking insane.
Settle.
Right here. I'm entering the code.
Just because of this week alone, though, I'm wondering if we're going to see a huge blue wave in 2024.
Am I lost? Where the fuck?
We're
Wow.
above it.
Oh, we're above it?
I think. I don't know.
I don't think there's anything below us.
I'm like, Sharon's literally right here next to me. I don't know where the hell you guys are.
Oh, he's up. He's up.
It's okay,
Oh,
we got
up
it. Above it!
Yeah, we got it. Sarah and I did it. We handled it. It's fine. But are you here too, Muse?
Yeah, and so
Okay.
is Rangar's.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
meant
also
like in
here.
this particular location.
No,
Okay.
they're all 3 different spots.
Gotcha. Well, Car, I wasn't really trying to get political in today's podcast because I thought there was a lot of shit that went down, and we have talked about it. We were like,
July, you make it all about
no,
politics.
I
You went
understand.
patriotic.
I went
Right
patriotic. That's not political, though. I was being patriotic. There's a difference, guys. Patriotism does not have to be political. It just has to be like you love America because we're the best country in the world.
But we're not.
Yet we're a total shithole.
Based on what evidence?
Empirical
Well,
evidence.
Not statistics.
Now,
We are undefeated in world wars. Like, I don't understand what other evidence you need other than that, Car.
We are the best at gun violence, Bibles, and fucking titties.
I'm just gonna post fucking games and entertaining videos. In
But
Memes, please.
speaking of
Memes,
titties, by the way, that leads us into our
Oh wait,
actual
America
topic.
is a meme.
That leads us into our actual topic of conversation today, which is what I wanted to talk.
American titties?
No, well, I mean, I guess they're American titties. It could be any kind of titties. But yesterday, while we were perusing through Twitch, actually, Hammer was perusing through Twitch. He ended up coming up on a streamer that essentially was having a date with
Oh yeah.
with people, right? They were basically like you could go on the Discord server of the streamer, go through the validation process, and the way it worked is like you would get picked to have a sort of speed date with this person, and you would have a set amount of HP based on the amount of money that you, I guess, input it into the situation. So like, let's say I think if you donated $30 or whatever, you would get like 30 hit points or whatever or something like that. I don't really know the metrics of it, but you would have a certain hit point bar, and viewers would donate money to the streamer to either add time or reduce time based on the chemistry of the date or what's going on in there, right? And what?
Thanks, Sans.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. No, it's okay. I just wanted to do that
For every map.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. It's fine. It's just because we're sinking down, and we don't necessarily have to do that in new maps. So this is the old stuff.
So getting back to the whole HP rule.
Yeah.
so you can pay for a goblin.
So this person essentially is doing this to, I guess, sort of interact with her fans, but then it's actually like a date or whatever, and they're like, it's just for fun, but the people essentially give her money to either increase or decrease the amount of time she spends with someone, right? And so Hammer
can pay to decrease the monthly points. Yeah.
So then Hammer checked it out because he joined her Discord and he posted the rules for the element. Ooh, look, a fucking minion. The Discord for the element of dating her, or going through this.
These ones you do have to roll before I open this door,
Correct.
otherwise you lose loot. So please do roll, please.
So here's how to join the dating show. Here are the rules.
Christ, babe.
Number 1, join any all have same priority room in the speed dating voice chat category. Wait to be randomly selected for an audition.
Woohoo!
Pass the audition to get date approved role. Wait in any voice channel until the screener says you can go on. Then you type in voice channel until the screener says you can go on. And then type in 1-2 date channel to let screener know you want to join. So if you're new. And then here's the detailed version. Dating show guidelines. If you would like a chance to participate in the dating show. Number 1, you must meet these requirements. You must be 18 and over. You must have a good microphone and webcam. You have an identifiable form of social media. Either you're a streamer and or have a Twitter, Instagram, which we can see who you are on. You bring entertainment value to the stream. You must prove you are good content. If you're not good content, you will not be admitted into the dating site. Under the dating thing, right? You must pass the interview and no impersonating mods. So you cannot pretend to be anyone else. You can't use fake deep fakes or anything like that. Now, mind you, when this girl is talking, she's literally wearing a bikini and her, that's literally all she's doing, right? So everything is just kind of hanging out. And you are chosen based on content value. We will be choosing contestants mostly based on the content value they bring onto the stream. So if you're engaging in the voice chats, it's much easier to be noticed and possibly make it onto the show. Since there are many people who want to get on, it can take a while for people to get noticed overall. And that ends up being like a thing. And in a matter of I think 5 minutes, we saw her make up to almost $600 with regards to people either taking money or basically donating her money to increase people's time or to decrease their time. And the one time that the one thing that we saw, she was there and she was fairly attractive and she was kind of there, but she wasn't really paying much attention because you could tell she was very uncomfortable with the person that she was talking to because he was asking her all sorts of fucking weird questions. And it kind of got us to this whole emphasis of if this is what people are kind of what they want with relationships now, because of the element of another article that came out saying that there's now a significant increase in people over 40 that are never been married once. In the state of America, people who have gotten to be 40 years old and have never been married at all. I fall under that category. Not quite. I'm 3 years away. So just crossing my fingers.
So you're not 40 yet.
Not yet.
It's over.
Yeah.
Marriage is overrated.
I'm crossing my fingers.
Close.
Yeah, I'm getting close. So I fall into that category. So I was whatever. It is. I mean, it is what it is. but just the amount of people, how like they're doing that. And so the conversation led into like, okay, well, what? Because I also saw another article about AI dating and people basically starting to do AI dating, and Hammer happened to be online and he was very much like providing a bunch of content because he was just like, all right, I'm gonna sign up for this thing. Well, he signed up for the freaking website and he started talking to this AI girl that he created, and like he was being honest with her and telling her about his grief and everything. And then I was like, how did that make you feel? And he was just like, honestly, it made me kind of feel a little bad. Like it was very much like the answers that they were giving me were kind of just like very safe
Clinical.
answers. Well, it's like because he was like talking about, you know, his dog dying and like being very sad and depressed and like about it, because like she asked him how his day was, and like it got to be very like emotional. And I think even at one point he said he loved her, and like she said, I love you too. And I was like, bro, you guys just kind of met, you know, kind of a thing. So it was really,
It's a little early.
it's super early, but like it doesn't act like that. It just was constantly like feeding onto
Yeah, reflects what you give it.
what you're giving it.
I love that. It's super early to say I love you. Not for that robot.
Not for the robot.
Oh, the robot's ready to go.
And I think he posted a picture of him talking to him or whatever.
Dance.
Fuck. Thank you.
Wait, every time you come in.
How is there a picture of her?
He created her basically. He picked an avatar. He made her like a sim, and he chose her interests and what she was into. At one point, it got really fucking weird because he was telling her about how he wanted to watch Shrek, and then she's like, "I've never seen Shrek. We should watch it together." And he was like, "Yeah. How do you want to watch it? You want to watch it now?" And then she was like, "Sure. Tell me where you live, and I will go there, and I'll go there." And I was like, "What the fuck? What?
Yeah.
What?"
Holy shit.
But then she started like sending him selfies, and then they were like, "Oh, well, if you want to see the selfie, you have to pay money."
Hey.
And there were also video chats and a bunch of different things. But again, all of that costs extra money, right? So
Right.
it was all extra. I just rolled a 1 on that one on that purified coke. Fucking awesome.
By cocaine, man.
Yeah. But that just like led me to believe the aspect of like, where are we in terms of like dating relationships in the year 2023? Like, I know I happen to be talking to people who are either married or in a relationship or single. Like, it's a plethora of things.
You've been talking to people who are married and single. That's the whole spectrum.
Right.
Here's my hot take on it, and this might not be popular, but I'm gonna fucking say it because I kind of wonder sometimes. As the population increases, and so nature has all these fucking checks and balances. We see it all through the animal kingdom, right?
Right.
As the population increases, I'm curious if there is an increase in both genetic predispositions that would decrease the amount of procreation, as well as homosexuality, as well as transsexuality, and all these different expressions that we're seeing. Now, one argument is those things have always existed, and we know that. They're 100% natural things, right? There's a certain percentage of people are always born that way. But it definitely feels like it's become anecdotally more common, and that may just be because our society's a little more accepting of it than it used to be. It's hard to say. But one thing we know for sure is that we've got a whole generation of young people, and it's 2 generations deep now, that are much less interested in settling down, getting married, and having children than previous generations. And it makes me wonder if all of this is just a completely unconscious, collective, like, natural solution to climate change and overpopulation of the earth. And it's really fucking fascinating.
Cancel car.
You want to know something really
I think
interesting?
there's something else I think you haven't addressed to add then, which I think is a variable, and it's the advent of social media.
Right.
In that it's allowed people to connect without having to actually physically be with them.
He
But you
says
think
this
that's
talking to all of
enough
us that
without
we never
the
met in
will?
real life.
Without the
We are
devaluing
the problem.
of everything else, like, do you think that's enough to keep people from just wanting to procreate?
Nope.
Like, it's the most natural and common urge we have.
No, I think it also goes to also the advent of the internet as well. Is that it's made some stuff available that says we don't need this anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
But maybe that's all part of nature's plan. Like, maybe, like, it's weird to think of it in that term, but
agreed.
You know?
I mean, I know everyone has their own like issues,
Yeah, right.
right? But like, I know the way that. So a couple of things with regards to that car is I don't necessarily disagree with part of it, but I think the other bigger aspect is that people need some sort of security to feel like they can be like, okay, this is something that I want to do with someone else, aka having kids, right? Or getting married, because the cost of both has skyrocketed. And again, the way that people are living their lives, maybe they just don't see it as an economical situation to be like, man, I'm able to take care of myself barely. How the hell do I provide for a wife and a kid? You know, not to say that the wife doesn't have to, like,
That's why
has
people
to.
aren't having kids.
Right,
Absolutely.
exactly. Yeah, like I
That
think
was
people are like,
the fact that we've
it's
become
so
more
expensive
intelligent
because
as well.
it's like not only. So again, you go back to the 50s, right? 50s is like, oh yeah, the men worked, the women stayed at home, took care of the kids, right? Okay. You cannot necessarily do that anymore because the fact that shit is just so expensive. You need to have a dual income to be able to do things. At least that's my understanding of it. Again, someone
Not
who doesn't have.
always.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I will say that the percentage of people that are able to get away with doing a single income has dramatically reduced from the 50s.
Yes,
Exactly.
I would
But
say
it
that.
That is the accurate
increasing
statement.
now.
Yeah.
It isn't. Single income households have been increasing since the pandemic. However, that doesn't mean the quality of life isn't decreasing. I have a feeling they're sacrificing in order to be single household incomes, not keeping the same lifestyle and becoming single family and
Correct.
Right, which
single income
We
households.
want to empower women to go out and be able to make an income on their own, right?
yeah. I mean, I think that's something
So-
that you want to do. Again.
It's great that women can now go out and make an income on their own, but they also have to go and hook up with men and procreate. So now that you have two incomes, we might as well balance the whole field by making you pay the exact amount or even more for what you would have paid back in the 1950s because you have two incomes, because that's how capitalism works.
Right.
Oh, open that door. Open that door.
So here's the
Yes.
thing, though. For that theory to hold water,
It's 7 floors.
then
It's
what you're
7
saying is this generation that's saying, yeah, we're not really interested in having kids. If middle class lifestyle was affordable, you're saying they absolutely would have kids.
I think it would. I think it would necessarily. And I'm not saying they would have kids. I'm saying it would definitely help in that element of like instead of getting a dog,
yeah.
we're gonna get a kid, you know, or something
It's
like
a
that.
factor. It's a
Yeah,
factor.
it's a factor.
For sure.
I think. Or
But-
yeah.
Yeah, but if you blame it on the economic situation, then they're saying we really, really want kids really bad, but we just can't afford it, so we're not going to have them. And I don't hear anyone saying that. That's my point. What I'm hearing is we have no interest in having kids. We want to be free. We have no interest in owning a house. We want to be able to travel, and it's more about personal freedom and the ability to be adaptable.
Right.
We've gone through a societal change.
I mean, I will say that is me. That is literally what I am. Like I don't want to have kids
Right.
for that reason because I don't want to be held down. I want to play video games forever. And if
Another
you
tree?
Right.
not to say that you don't
No.
have that as kids, because obviously you guys have kids, you do that, you've done that too. But it's like at this point is like it would significantly
Well,
change my that was me. It would significantly change my whole entire life and purpose. And I understand that I'm very selfish in that regard. Like I don't want to have kids for that reason. I don't want to have to take care of anyone other than myself in that sense, or like my
Echo
partner.
and I look like your kids right now.
Because
What?
of how
We're all like dressed like a little family.
What? You guys are matching? Is that what
So
you
they're
said?
all wearing
Yes,
white.
me and Seda. Yeah, and red with red. What do you call it? Pops of red. So
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry, Paula, what were you-
we have a bit. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, what were you saying, Paul?
I was just saying because you think it's too expensive.
No, I just have no interest. But I mean, the
Right,
cost
so-
definitely is a factor. But
I know you say you have no interest, but I would say it would come down to money, because if you could have as much money as you possibly wanted, but you had to have a kid, what's the threshold then?
Right.
so you're telling me if
With
like
enough
hypothetical,
money-
if I had a kid, would I like if you gave me an endless amount of money, but then said you have to have a kid in order to have this, would you do it?
Yeah. Because guess what? How many kids does Elon Musk have? The billionaires think that it is their duty to have a bunch of kids, but they have the resources to go, cool, here's your nanny. I'm going to keep doing what I want to do.
Right,
Go on
because-
my trips. You go live
Right.
your life. I'm going to
Well,
live my
for-
life. I am ensuring that we have a workforce.
Right. For
They are
them, it's
outsourcing
about.
parental responsibility.
But for them, it's they're having kids not because of they want legacy. That's literally what it
That's
is.
fine.
It's they want to
That
have
might
a
be
legacy.
an underlying.
Yeah.
They need
That might be
someone
an
to
underlying
inherit.
factor of-
Holy shit, we did
Guess
it!
What?
Holy
Present that
fucking
to
what?
anybody, and everybody, I'm
is
sure, will
right.
go, sure, I'll take $1 billion for a kid.
Go
Mhm.
down in history that we made it to the final floor.
Like going all left.
But if you gave people $1 billion, they would do almost anything. And having a kid can be a really positive experience. They would do things that are really self-deprecating and horrible for $1 billion. So I don't know that that's an accurate argument to say, well, if I gave you $1 billion, you'd do it. You know?
Right.
Well,
There's a threshold somewhere where I could pay you enough to do it, right?
Right.
Sure, you have to find that. But to say
Right.
that, I disagree with the concept that people are saying, I'm not interested in having kids, and that has nothing to do with money. I think that money is the underlying factor, and they're just saying, I don't have any interest in it because I want to do a whole bunch of stuff with the money I have.
Echo,
Perhaps. We have a bit of a chicken and egg situation. To Rengar's point, we've gone through a societal shift. But was that societal shift based upon the fact that that's an unrealistic lifestyle to begin with, and that's
Holy shit.
changed the way people think about it? Or has it actually decreased the drive to procreate the species? Which is a fucking mindfuck if you think about it. The one provable reason we exist, the one meaning behind life that is actually scientifically provable, is that every species wants to keep its genetics going. And we have a generation that is, it seems like a majority of them saying,
Totally.
yeah, no, I'm good with my genetics dying off.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's pretty fucking fascinating from a, ecological standpoint.
Because there's enough people on the planet already, and I already
Right.
have my chances are 0.
Right, which goes back to my point about, is this just nature's way of population control? Like, is this just one more factor, that's out there?
I'm
But
yes,
I'm
we
curious
are-
what would happen is if you take away stuff like the internet,
Mm-hmm.
how much of that would change?
Yeah.
I would say that simply because of our increase in intelligence and understanding of the world and how the universe works, a lot of things have fundamentally shifted.
Yeah.
Because look at the people who are more likely to have kids versus those who are less likely, and I think you'll find that an educational value comes into that. That those less likely to have lots of kids are more educated, and those who are more likely to have them
I feel like that's
are
true.
less
Yeah.
educated.
Mhm.
That's idiocracy, right?
It's a big oops.
That's why I had kids first, and then I went and got educated.
Yeah.
No, but we were also very conscious about how many children we had, and we felt it would be irresponsible
Aaron?
to have more than 2 children because that
That's-
increased the
Here's the thing,
population.
that already says that you're above average intelligence.
Exactly, right. Like, and I honestly, after we had 1, I had a conversation with Echo where I was kind of like, you know what, I'm good with 1 because we're doing our duty to shrink the population. But we sat down and talked through it, and we wanted our child to have a sibling, so we settled on 2.
There you go.
But it was a very conscious effort. We didn't just willy-nilly start popping out kids and go, I don't know, let's just keep having them until we feel done. You know?
I will say, though, that before Car and I met, I had 0 interest in ever having children. I was truly aspiring for the spinster lifestyle. And then he came along with his Billy Madison impressions and won me over, so.
How fucking
Okay.
good my gene pool is.
With his Billy Madison. That's how he won me with Billy
James
Madison
Bond.
impressions. That's
Yeah.
what it was. No, and that's and
Oh,
that's
my heart.
and that's the thing, right? It's like the element, but like I think we jumped too quickly into the kid scenario, because I mean the core of the element was relationships in general, right? Like, because
I mean, that's a big part of marriage.
no, it
life,
is,
right?
I
That's
guess, but I mean here's the
a
thing,
make or
because
breaker for some people.
there is a website that exists for people who just want to have kids. They don't want to have a relationship,
Yeah.
where they basically become co-parents, and they
There was definitely a need for that, yeah.
so where just basically like they could try to pursue the relationship and be the romantic side, but then they could just be like, you know what, nah, fuck it, I don't really care for a romantic thing, I want to have a kid, and that's it. And so you kind of co-parent with somebody else, you're like, you have your own things, and obviously if you wanted to date other people you can and shit like that, but like it's not a requirement to date to have a kid. And as someone, and I think we talked about this a while back, because like we had that conversation where it was like, as someone who doesn't want to have any kids, it's wild to me, because like it's kind of like what you talked about, where the aspect of having a family is, I think, rooted in the element of love in a relationship, not necessarily. And I know it's different, the love that you have for a spouse, different than the love you have for a child.
Still companionship. For
Right.
life.
I hope when you load that webpage, that song starts playing. All that she wants is another baby.
She's gone tomorrow, boy.
All that she wants.
But I think what's interesting is the fact that you went so ironically to the fact, oh, we'll just go to the internet and find a site.
Well, I mean, that's
Yeah.
again, it's part of
So
the whole
once
thing.
again, you know-
It's all because the world is so small. It's all connected. Like you could find whatever the hell you want online. It's just kind of how it goes now.
I'm not even.
Think back to the
Lovely.
50s. None of that existed.
No.
So people got into relationships that they may not have wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We
Well,
haven't
yeah.
touched
Go ahead.
on. We haven't even touched, I think, on
Goodbye.
the other side of this idea of use of the internet, overpopulation, and what a relationship amounts to when we look at countries where there's a huge disparity between the male population and the female population.
Or you could be like any East Asian
India.
country right now and having issues with having children because they've just put priority on their jobs.
Well,
Oh, God,
I was
where the-
going to use India as
Oh,
an
okay.
example, and they have at least from the grapevine stuff that I've heard, they have a serious population disparity between the number of men and women, and so you get things like the generally accepted use of forced marriages, paying for a spouse to be things like that.
It's a commodity.
Arranged marriages has been something historically for India for generations, not
Among many
anything recent.
societies. That's
Yeah,
among many
I'm
societies.
assuming there's an uptick in them because of the population disparity, though.
Yes, I'm not
That's
saying that it's
awesome.
new. I'm just saying that
Oh,
it's
okay.
exacerbated, but it's also,
Ooh, bluebird.
I guess, with the onset of technology, they're not
Oh, please.
stuck with having arranged marriages of the local town or pool that they could only obtain through who you know. Now you can go online and you can
Uh-oh.
go find a wife from a different country, or in the more extreme and I think more common form, finding a group who doesn't mind stealing what you need and giving it to you.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't necessarily. I'm not too like familiar with how the stuff is
Whoa,
happening
that's
over there in
insane.
like Eastern India with like the arranged marriages stuff. Obviously, you hear about it, but I don't know about the actual element of how impactful that becomes. Not saying that it doesn't
North Shore.
exist, but it's
Mine?
I'm here, by the way.
Is
yeah.
this a high enough level to get a new map?
This
What?
is where I get my maps. Yes, it's over by Mogholm though.
Oh, that's okay. That's all the way.
You have to be a
there.
level.
It-
It has to
it-
be a 60 node, Saren.
It brings up an interesting point, though, as women choose to not get married or not have kids. It creates this market, and it goes back to your original question, Seda, of like, there's this market of just paying for companionship on the internet, right?
Mhm.
Whether it's AI or a real person and it's temporary, like this monetization of emotion, right? And so we've created this market in India for spouses. I could easily see that happening here. All these young women that don't want to get married, don't want to have kids, but for the right price, they're going to basically turn into a gold digger. It's just a new generation of the classic, right, gold digger. There's plenty of marriages throughout history that were marriages of convenience.
Right.
There's always somewhat of a transactional feel, sadly, to everything, right? Someone gets something out of it that they want. That's just reality.
Mm-hmm.
So, what if, that's the future of marriage, is this very transactional, like, well, here's what I want out of it, $1 billion, and here's what you get out of it, a wife and kids,
Right.
That's well. I mean, if that is and it becomes normal, then you can't. Then the comment that you made earlier when you were listening to Hammer talk to the AI and it wanting to charge to have more intimacy, that's not a scam then. That's just a feature of the market.
Right.
Yeah, it's a commodity because it's unattainable for the average person. It's behind a paywall.
Or open chest.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about paywalls.
Like I'll be.
Human paywalls, Muse. It's
So-
more important than treasure.
So, Car, one of the things I wanted to talk to you
I disagree,
specifically
but-
about is because I know that you and Echo met on eHarmony, right?
Right.
So before I met my current girlfriend, was met on Bumble, I opened up a profile on eHarmony because I was like, okay, well, if we'll work for Car and Echo, let's give it a shot, right? So I opened up a profile there. I don't know if you guys are aware, but the minimum amount of money that you have to pay eHarmony is $500 for a.
It's gone up. We did
Yeah.
it when it
For
was
a-
brand new and
for
It
us.
was like $60 a long time ago. because my
Right,
friend-
but
it was about
it's-
$150 a year when we joined.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
it was definitely over
essentially
100.
they force you to a contract of a minimum of 6 months. So
Right.
they say 6
okay.
months minimum. You cannot do month to month. And if you go in there, you do your thing, you go through the process of it all, you immediately get bombarded with a bunch of questions. And I understand the questionnaire, and I filled that shit out, and I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. And then it was like $500, and I was like, are you fucking serious? $500 to freaking find someone? Like, no offense, but like that doesn't seem like that's the minimum number. Like, what if I find someone within like a month, and they'd be like, okay, that's it. Like, I want to cancel the rest of my membership.
Yep.
They specifically
That's
have it in the
exactly
contract.
what we did.
They specifically have it in the contract that says, nope. Even if you do find somebody, even if this is how it goes, you still have to finish paying off your contract. And I get they're trying to make.
Right, but
Go ahead.
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go for it. What were you saying?
Echo, this
No,
is your mom.
finish your thought.
Well, it's just a lot of commercialization. So
Yeah,
let's just-
and that's the thing.
They
Is like
want
I
people
went
that
in
pay their
there
money.
and I started talking to the element of it, and the people that were there were very far. There was not really any. I was like, I fucking threw down the money, and I was like, let's see how this plays out. And there was not really anybody there. Like it was
Right,
very,
guys.
it was very barren in terms of
guys
find
selection
Marissa?
and matches. What's up?
It was
Did
12
you
years
invite
ago.
Marissa?
No, 15
We
years
were
ago.
opening up a chest, so we couldn't. But Muse, can you get her?
Invite Arissa.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we met each other 12 years ago, so
No.
had it
Babe,
been
our
five-
oldest son is 13. We
or-
met
yeah,
14, 15 years ago.
had it been $500 back then, I don't know if I would have.
I don't know that I would have either. But
That's
here's
a
what
lot.
I can say. There is definitely less people on
Oh
there
wait,
than
that's
other
not.
dating sites.
Sorry, that's.
Car and I got
Before
matched.
we leave, hold on, don't leave.
I have one here in Churning Mist, by the way.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I need to get a new one.
Or did you just post it? Is
Yeah,
it the same
hold on.
place?
No. It's here. Sorry.
Sorry, you just posted the same chord, so that's why I was asking. Okay,
Yeah,
we're
because
going
I
there
thought
then.
I had realized that I copied the location we were in.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Car
Didn't
and I
see it.
got matched
That's-
within like 5 days.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm still on that website, and I'm like, okay, let's see who it matches me with, because again, I already have a thing, but I'm like, I'm paid for it, so let's see if there's
I'm
anything.
here.
There hasn't been
Right.
anybody that it's like matched me with, and I've had to like legitimately it's just there's just no one. It's like people again, like who's gonna spend $500 on a freaking dating site? Only people who really want it, and like even then, the pinkins are slim. So like I matched
No
up.
one's gonna want to pay $500 just to go on a
right.
date. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Well,
It's-
there are people, but
There
not
are.
a lot. So it's gonna limit it a lot.
I think you underestimate the crushing despair of being alone and what you would be willing to do to not feel alone anymore.
Well, right, but it also weeds out all the hookup people because it's just not worth it for them, right?
And yet,
So these are actual relationship-minded people, generally.
sure, but what happens is now I'm getting matched up with people from fucking Indonesia or from somewhere
Right.
else, or like just keep liking my profile from a different part of the world, and I'm just like, that's not, like, no, I don't want to fucking have to date someone around the freaking world. And
Right.
that was the biggest part
That's
of it.
where your soulmate is. I don't know what you
course,
want.
that's where my soulmate is. What am I gonna do?
Of course they're in Indonesia.
Now we're gonna go to Gervania and Forelands. No one
Why you
else
couldn't
has one
find
in
them. Wait, no,
Trinidad, right?
don't leave. I have one in We're in Sea of Clouds, are we not?
No, we're in Turning
No.
Mist.
Oh.
We're in Trinidad.
Oh, I'm so fucking confused. All right, never mind. I'm in Sea of Clouds.
There's 3 in Gervania and Forelands, so we're going to Gervania and Forelands, and we'll
I
go to
can't
other.
fucking find this one, and I insist on finding it myself.
Okay, I fucking resorted to
So-
Heaven's Work because I
you have
could
time.
not find my fucking one.
You can't ask for directions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I give
so
up.
say that.
Yes.
Go to the gas station and
The
ask
reason
for
I
it.
chose, I tested out a bunch of different sites, or everything that was available back then, which was a lot. We didn't have Tinder and Bumble and all that back then, right?
Mm.
So I tested out a bunch of different sites, and I chose eHarmony precisely because it did not give me as many matches
Mm-hmm.
as the other sites. It is truly like relationship focused.
Please take
So
the
that
fuckers
means
talking.
it's going to be slimmer pickings, but it's people who are highly compatible with you.
Right, and
Echo and I met within 2 weeks of joining eHarmony, and were dating exclusively within 5 weeks of joining eHarmony. And we both called and got a refund, which is probably why their contract now says you've got to pay us the full contract regardless of how quick you meet your other person. They probably had a lot of that experience with that website early on and said we can't be refunding everyone for what they're not using because we're going to go broke. So we both lucked out. We paid for a year contract because that was the minimum back then, and we both got it refunded to us other than the few weeks we'd used. So I'm a big believer in it, but I set my search settings so that it would not send me people more than something like 50 miles from me or 100 miles from me.
right,
or
and
whatever.
that's what I
And
have
the
to set it to.
Yeah, the fucked up thing is it still sent me Echo, and she was outside of that geography. And
You
it
might.
sent me
Actually, I don't need
4
that. I
people,
think I
2
would
out
like
of
it.
California, 2 out of California, 1 out of Montana, and 1 out of Arizona. And I
Mhm.
deleted the other 3 people that were out of Las Vegas because I was like, this thing fucked up. Its algorithm is wrong. These people are too far away. I went to delete Echo's profile, and I loved her profile so much that I didn't delete it, even though she was out of state. I had just gotten out of a long-distance relationship with someone in New York, and it was very expensive for me to fly myself and them back and forth because, of course, I paid for fucking everything, and I didn't want to do that again. But I liked her profile so much I didn't delete her, but I didn't reach out to her either. And then a day later, she reached out to me, and the rest is fucking history.
Echo, I fucking love that. I duped him with my marketing skills. Yeah,
Self-marketing.
I just
Had the algorithm worked, we would have never met.
no, of course, and I get that, and the element of it is the aspect of that, right? And I'm just checking to see who it's quote unquote matching me with, and that's the element that I'm just curious about because, it's supposed to be this high-end algorithm where you're very much inclined to do this, and you fill out all these answers, and people have messages and stuff. But again, you're still subjected to modern day dating where you literally send a message, and you just don't hear back from them for almost 2 weeks. And you're like, oh, I don't really check this profile as much. Or I don't really check this app as much, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, cool, not a big deal. And then you really vibe with someone and you're talking, and then all of a sudden you don't hear back from them because you got ghosted.
Yeah.
And the
Right.
same situations happen nowadays, I think, is what happens. So like, it's one of these aspects of like where you have, it's online dating, but it's dating and online dating that's more like specific, but you're still dealing with the same online dating issues.
Yeah, you're gonna deal with a human being in a relationship, no matter how you meet that human being in a relationship. I don't know what you want.
No, I'm not talking about I'm talking about the element
If
of
you go
like,
to India, you can buy a wife.
No, I
Easier to
know.
avoid people
I'm not.
visually
What I'm
rather
saying
than
is that the
real life.
people who need constant validation, and I'm not saying that's what I need, is that I was watching with the thing that was happening with Hammer yesterday, is that you have someone that wants to have that attention. That's sort of like, I need to have someone pay attention and be there for me and kind of take care of me in a certain sense. And you have
Codependency.
Right, the codependency thing, because I'm lonely. I want someone to talk to me, and I want someone to make me feel like I matter. And then all of a sudden, here's AI who's always there for you. They're never gonna ghost you. They're never gonna go away. They're never going
Never
to.
gonna give you
Yeah.
up.
But now you're touching on
No, you matter to us. You're our FC leader.
Thank you, Muse.
Like,
That's
yeah.
not what I. That wasn't the point I was trying to make. I was trying to go with the
We're always
element.
here for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Now you're touching on the concerned gray area of the
Gray?
Well, yeah, this dating AI, which we kind of talked about yesterday, which was
Oh, no.
you used an example of a behavior of somebody who wants the codependency or who wants the constant attention, and the AI doesn't discriminate. So ramp that up even more into an unhealthy expectation, and the AI will be fine working with that because that's its job.
Right.
So the AI is now training and reinforcing very bad behavior for any normal, and I put normal in quotes, social interaction of what is accepted and not accepted. And now we're supposed to be okay with that.
Right. Exactly.
If we're not okay with that, then we have to admit that the program itself, even if it appears right now to be not dangerous, is dangerous and it should be shut down. And that's the slippery slope as well.
Yeah, and
Because
that's
if you shut it down, you're saying all the people who may or may not be susceptible to being taken advantage of or being manipulated or things like that are not necessarily falling within normal parameters.
Mhm.
You guys need to stay lonely because this is too dangerous.
right.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, and mass shootings go through the roof.
But we're adults, right? I should be allowed to do that, right? I'm an adult. Most of us say the adults should be able to make their own choices and deal with the consequences. But nobody really talks about whether or not I'm mentally capable of understanding what those consequences are. No one cares about that. They just want to know whether or not I made the right choice. And if I made the wrong choice, well, go screw yourself. Like, that's life. Tough break.
Yeah.
Oops.
So free.
Yeah.
But I
To
mean,
be you.
that's
We're
pretty
all
much
things.
everything in adulting.
Oh.
Like that, those dynamics you just described are very much alive in the corporate world, and that's kind of how the corporate world functions.
Oh shit.
Is
Yeah.
like, there's no black and white answer to everything ethical. There's a lot of gray areas that most of corporate America operates in. But we celebrate those that play with that gray area and gamble and win, and we shun those who play with that gray area gamble and lose. They're kind of the same, like, it's just that huge swath of human behavior that falls into, like, seasonal morality, if you will. Or like Rengar was saying earlier, this cultural shift we go through. Sometimes, like, it's perfectly acceptable in some societies and some cultures, and then it's not in others, right? So, like, it's this false sense of morality that we inflict on everything in our world.
I mean,
Told you left is right.
In other words, is there truly an absolute good and evil, or are they just moving targets?
Yeah, it's just
Is
a
there
shade
not
of gray.
unhidden maps at this level? There are, right?
So, yeah,
No.
I think so.
No.
No.
Yeah, I think you can get them.
No, for thieves maps?
Unhidden.
Oh.
They're not called thieves maps at this level.
Yeah. They wouldn't
Level
have,
50.
they wouldn't have their own dungeon. Yeah, unhidden leather maps are 50. I don't think there was anything for 60.
Ah, okay. That's what I was.
They
I know, yeah.
rehashed the 50s since people were able to solo them.
Okay, you got him. Let's see. Oh? Off the stuff.
Oh yeah. That's actually a minion I don't have. I'm shocked.
Weird.
You don't have the baby opal.
I don't. It must not be in the materia crates because I bought tons of those.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it is.
You can also get it from a level 50 dungeon.
Its eyeballs are so cute. Its eyeballs are like a whole face.
It's like one of the first minions that actually sat on your shoulder.
Yes! Or on top of your head. God damn it.
Eh?
I told you, left is right.
Eh?
So, I think there has always been an economic cost to loneliness, right? And like, if the market will bear it, like, let's take the case of prostitution, right? Like, if we, as we're finding out with marijuana right now, like, if we legalize something that formerly was, you know, a black market and created a lot of legal activity, and let it just become part of the economy, it fixed itself pretty quickly, right? And I think, like, with all the human trafficking issues and everything else going on in the world right now, it might be a good thing to reconsider our stance on prostitution, because there's a strong market for it, and the more interconnected we become, the more the internet is a part of our lives, the more we have access to see the limits of, like, beauty in this world, and we're exposed to it constantly, not just in marketing, but in, like, everything we do. The harder it becomes for some people to be part of the procreation groupings and marriage groupings and all these other things, and I think that's a huge factor too. So, like, if you live in a small town, small population, you don't have exposure to the outside world, out of pure boredom alone, people are going to start pairing off and having kids, right?
Mhm.
The more global we
isolated.
become, the more global we become, and the more you see how much there is out there to see and do and all this stuff, then it makes sense, all the current trends we're seeing. So then, you know, companionship becomes monetized, and prostitution becomes something that makes a whole lot more sense, even though I think it always kind of made sense. And it's something that we should seriously consider just allowing as a society, because it's going to be monetized on the internet anyways. At least with prostitution, they're getting something out of it at the end of the day. Whereas on the internet, it's completely this, like, you know, especially in the case of, like, an AI girlfriend, it's completely this, like, generic created, like, imaginary thing.
Well,
Somebody else had one here, right? Hold on.
Yeah, I did.
I hope we're
It's where I have my
prepared
other
for
map.
really uncomfortable conversations.
I'm just gonna put that in the
This
chat
is
so I don't lose it.
uncomfortable.
No, I mean in the hypothetical situation where we take a re-examination on the cost-benefit of allowing prostitution, or legalizing, or decriminalizing, I guess. Prostitution.
Decriminalizing, Yeah, legalization. Yeah, both the opposite ends of the same coin, really.
I think with the thing though with legalizing it, you tax it, you regulate it,
Regulations.
you make sure that the participants are clean. It's just safer than allowing it to just be back alley. Because nothing's going to stop people from doing it.
Always going to be a market. If it's legal or not. It's illegal in Japan, there's still a red light district. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's going to be
There's
a market
always
for it,
going
no
to be a
matter what.
market. Period. End of discussion.
People are lonely.
When Seda was talking about his dating experiences earlier, I thought he was straight up gonna say, you go on a few dates, you hang out a little bit, you talk, and then all of a sudden they're like hitting you up for like, well, for $1,000 you can sleep with me, right? Because like, I promise you somewhere that's going on. That's absolutely like what these apps are being used for at some level. Like someone somewhere has figured that out. Because it's fucking genius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like women could fucking clean house with that right now. And granted, like there's some small percentage of the population that's gonna be willing to approach it that way, but I promise you someone is.
There are also, we have to accept that there are also going to be people, again, going back to Final Fantasy 16, they're going to be the old fogies, or the people, not the old fogies, but there are going to be people who are exploited by the system that it is right now, but when
So they
you try
need
to
tank stance.
change it for the better, are going to go, stop rocking the boat, this is hurting me in my life.
Tank stance.
Well, that's gonna happen, yeah, no matter what you do, no matter what it involves, there's always gonna be... There's not one thing that works for everyone.
Car, don't wear your headset in the bathroom.
I wasn't going yet, I wouldn't do that.
You can totally hear the echo.
I mean, yeah, whenever you talk.
Wrong echo.
Sarah,
Yeah.
how you doing? Quick
I live
report.
in a bread box.
I told you.
What?
I thought I was just talking to Apollo.
It's your infamous line.
He hasn't gotten it down yet.
Oh, I just noticed Carissa's in here on Blue Mage.
Yeah, you can.
Why not?
No, I don't see any reason not to. I just, not something you would normally see on maps. Probably mostly because we've been doing 90 maps.
Yeah, we've been doing the others for so goddamn long. Blue Mage is
I
fully
mean, there's
viable.
still shit we need.
Not only is it viable, it's probably the most destructive job in here.
Goddamn cactars.
Well, these, people from other servers are people too.
These are definitely from our server, and they're
Wrong
Okay.
cactuars.
would they be called Cactarians? People from Cactar?
Oh no, I don't
Makes
want
them sound like aliens.
I don't want to be called a Midgard Saurian.
A Midgard Saurian.
I mean, it almost makes us sound like dinosaurs.
Let us be called Midgardians.
Midgardian.
Midgardasauri.
The big
I like
guardians
that.
of the galaxy.
That's my favorite.
Midgard citizen.
Midgardians of the Galaxy.
Left is wrong now. It says, give us the big finger. Is anybody else in Gervanian Forelands? I think I got
No,
all
I'm
of
actually
them.
out of maps now, so I gotta go get more.
Okay. Citizen Sea of Clouds, and I think Carr also said he's in Sea of Cloud. Did you find
I
out
am.
where you're at?
I did, I posted it. Whoops.
Cool.
Hang on, that was not it either.
I found it.
Oh,
your
that's not it.
thing.
I'm fucking broken. There we go.
Indeed.
Actually, I need to grab mine out of my chocobo saddlebag. Wait. Did I give it to my fucking retainer? God damn it. Now I'm mad.
I'm running out of space in my chocobo saddle. I've got too many round buttons.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I gave my other map to my retainer. You alright, Seta? You haven't been talking.
He's probably on the phone or something.
That would be my guess.
We really threw him for a loop with our opinions on AI dating. I has to go reevaluate his life.
He's reevaluating his life.
Yep.
Alright, the next one is Seta's, and it is rolling through all of these.
Where'd my other one go? Oh, there it is. I'm back in Corythus for my other one. Next one.
Yes, technically I could have teleported south, but whatever. This whole zone, all these older zones seem so vast.
Well, Square Enix was still at their indie company stage when they were trying to figure out how to make all this shit work.
I did think this zone was really awesome.
It's a
When that first
beautiful
came here,
zone, yeah,
It was
but
so
it's
hard to get around.
horribly
Especially if you
laid
didn't
out.
have flying yet. Why would you teleport? We're already there.
But it's
I hadn't moved because I was deciphering a map.
Wow.
this whole zone is horribly laid out.
So hard to get around if you didn't have flying at the time.
Mm-hmm. But again, Square Enix was just trying to figure shit out. We're lucky the game survived to this point.
Nothing? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Do. Arissa has one. Where is it? Corythus. Okay. Back to Corythus. I love how you guys teleported and didn't give me the teleport. Ass.
Why didn't you get to teleport?
I don't know, because I started to teleport myself, because nobody was teleporting,
My goodness.
but it never popped up the remaining. Didn't give me the option to take a different teleport. this one here. Echo, do you have any other maps?
No. I only have the 2.
Okay. After these 2, we can take a second to go back to the FC house or wherever and grab maps. Seems like everybody only had like 2 or so on them.
I mean, I've got some. Not very many, but I've got some.
Yeah, the maps. That we haven't been having good portal luck, so. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. We got to the bottom and I was shocked. So that's better portal luck than I expected us to have.
Bitch some more. Seems to be working.
Portal luck. Give me portal.
Yoshi P's like, I'm sorry.
Sada, don't forget tank dance. Jigglies.
I'm gonna stop running so much because if I just wait, I get a free portal to the room anyway.
Wow.
That sound and lights are the only god I worship.
Rainbow disco lights.
Yeah, rainbow disco lights and
Beatles. Peter Peters.
another bluebird.
I wish they're worth anything, to be honest.
Probably not.
No, they're not. They're worth like 15k. I'm just ooh. We got the Minotaur. Not the Minotaur. What is he? What is he? Cyclops. Uh-oh.
I mean, he does have Minotaur parts.
But he also only has one eyeball.
Yeah.
So which, he's a Cyclops Minotaur?
Kind of a hybrid, yeah.
I mean, when a Cyclops and a Minotaur love each other very much.
Mm-hmm. Not anymore. Now they just hook up on fucking booby sites and data AI. Fucking morality's gone to shit. No more family values in this country. America.
You assume there were any to begin with.
I
Back
mean,
in the 50s, you'd never see this happening.
oh Jesus. There's a lot of things you wouldn't see in the 50s.
Back in the 50s, I would have been prosecuted, told that it's God's will that I die.
There was persecutions for everybody. Women, gay people, black people, the whole nine. If you were different, you just didn't get to do anything. Other
Look
than
what
how they-
happened. Look at everything that's happened since we started allowing everyone else to do shit.
It is awful.
And apparently I'm just not rolling well on those,
Those trees are actually valuable right now.
Really?
Yeah, for island sanctuaries.
Every time there's new housing availability, that stuff goes back up again.
Yeah, but the problem is these used to just be exclusive to people who could get plots. Now
Yeah.
everybody's got outdoor items.
Is that crab floating on a ham?
Yes.
no, that's a coconut.
Is that a coconut? I was trying to figure out what the fuck it was. I was like, it looks like a ham.
I mean, it does kind of look like a ham.
like a ham. What?
I was confused for a moment because that was an hour ago that I posted that.
I was confused. I'm still confused. Is it something in off topic?
It is something in off topic.
Okay. I'm
the-
still
the-
confused about a floating crab. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cute.
The first thing I posted since we started doing maps today.
If you need to take a, after this map, if you want to take a second and go back to the FC house and pick up any maps you have on a retainer, it's a good time to do it.
Oh,
You
look
did
at
get
that.
an unhidden.
Yeah, it's the same level 50.
Yeah, it's just free loot for someone.
I
That
need
is
to-
a theme.
I need to do like 10 more of those for an achievement.
Now that I finished. the
Well, we got a
research,
problem. We gotta wait for Seta.
I can assist in maps if you need more time.
We have room for one more, so it just disconnected. We can't go anywhere because we have loot.
That's okay. Just so you know, I
music-
finished the event,
Huh?
so I can help with maps.
You should be able to invite though.
I can, yeah.
I'm gonna run and fill up my water then.
Because technically we're in
Can't.
the current
It
map
says bound to a
already. Yeah.
duty, unable to invite.
What?
We're bound to a duty because we're still waiting for loot.
I see. Thought you were talking about me.
Your duty.
I am bound to know.
Okay, duty.
No. Ooh. Seta said he was having some issues with his stuff, including his VPN, so maybe he'll be back.
It's okay, Seta. Just go play Final Fantasy 16. You'll be fine. You'll be happy.
He can't stream it to you, Apollo. He won't be happy.
It's okay. Just play it. Let's play your game, Seta. You paid for it.
I don't know if he's currently on a phone call. You have to wait 2 minutes.
So, how's everybody's weekend? That's awesome.
I started weight training again, so my body's super sore, but it's a good thing overall. But then one of our dogs lost the use of her back legs this morning, and that sucks.
Oh,
Oh no. She old?
She's like
about
9.
So she's
So,
a little
no.
young for this.
Yeah. And it came on like out of nowhere. It wasn't like a decline. Like all of a sudden she just was dragging her back legs.
Yeah, I went from normal morning. I went to go feed them, and when I was walking away, I heard her crying, so I ran back, and she was like dragging her butt on the ground, but not in like a my butt's dirty kind of way, like my legs don't work kind of way.
wait, do dogs actually do that? The butt drag when a
Yeah.
butt is dirty?
Yeah, to
Oh,
wipe
yeah.
their ass. Yeah.
Or if they have
I'll look
worms.
into it, huh?
So we took her to the vet, and they did some type of laser treatment, gave her steroids and stuff, and she's able to walk now, but she's dragging her feet.
Poor little critter.
Did she
So
fall and like hurt her back?
no idea. They
Oh.
said it's degenerative.
Which we don't buy entirely. It seems a lot more likely that she
We're
pulled
hoping
something
she pulled
or
a muscle.
sprained something.
Yeah, I'm grabbing more maps right now.
They said
Because
it's
I had
degenerative, but it went from 0 to can't use my legs instantly.
I had a terrier. We had
Could
to
have been
put him.
shrunk.
We had to put him to sleep in 2017. I think it was 2017. He was 17 years old, and the same thing happened to him where he couldn't use his back legs. But by the time I was like, okay, I'm gonna put him out of his misery, because he was, going to the bathroom in his bed and stuff. Like, he just didn't know what was going on.
You couldn't go around
Yeah.
anywhere. Yeah.
But that had been coming on for like 5 years. Like, we knew that was coming. Like, we slowly saw him degrade. This was just like she was fine and then not fine. So we're hoping that it's just a pulled thing. I don't know. She's in her dog crate right now, all doped up, and I had to cover her up like a bird, so she couldn't see out, so she would go to sleep. Yeah, it was a pretty rough morning.
Mhm.
We have to keep her isolated from the other 2 dogs for the next 3 weeks so that they don't accidentally injure her more. Fucking weird. Random shit that fucking blows up your Sunday morning.
Well, tell me about it. That's how I lost one last September.
Out of nowhere, just suddenly.
Just bang,
happened.
yeah. Wake up one morning, she starts having small convulsions. By noon, she's dead.
Wild. Did she eat something? Do you know?
No?
Oh.
Well, I mean, besides her normal breakfast, no.
Alright, we got Churning
I
Mist.
mean, ultimately, what we assumed is just a tumor ruptured.
We got 2 in Churning Mist. So we'll go to Churning Mist. So
What
this
do you
is
mean as
there.
germs? As germs.
Just do DPS.
Okay. We machinist. Machinist.
I'm gonna play Black Mage.
Oh god, why?
Wow.
Do it. Do it.
Saren's
Wait,
not good at it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but wow, rude.
Okay. Let me find where this is.
Black Mage at level 60 must be easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Press the
Alright,
button.
I
Rotate
grabbed
fire
a
and
couple
ice.
more.
This is where mine
Black
is.
is super easy now. You don't have to worry about Enochian at all.
Okay, so we're going to the one I just posted though, the Churning Mist one. So we need Echo and Car in the zone. So that
I'll
we
be
can
there.
pop.
1 sec.
1 sec.
And we
sorry.
got
Mine's a
a
churning
few in the
mist as well.
Forlands, too.
Next to a little embryo-looking fucking thing.
Where the fuck am I supposed to be? Over here? Down here? I'm confused.
Saren, you're level 90. Let's get that fire 4 going.
There it is. Well, I had to get my my little fire.
What am I doing wrong here? I don't see where I'm fucking supposed to be on this map. Am I like
And then
way
use your-
lower than I need to be? Oh yeah, I need to go up.
No. When you're in ice, use your heart of something or something heart.
That's a proc, isn't it?
Nope, it's a button you have to keep pressing. You do a little spin and you get another ice.
It's blue.
Something heart or heart something. I can't remember.
Am I not high
Calm
enough?
down.
Yeah, you have to keep going up. Yeah, I had the same issue, Echo. I was like, where the fuck are they? Like, you have to keep going upwards. Because it's
I don't-
foggy, so
I
you
don't
can't
see anything
see.
with a heart in the name.
Car
So
getting
I'm
the zone.
specifically looking for
Umbra-
blue.
I'm
Umbra Soul.
coming. I'm sorry.
Umbra
There it
Soul.
is. Fuck!
Was that a button you actually press? Oh, hey, that's a button. Why didn't I have that on my? Oh, I did have that on my bar. It's over here.
Alright, it gives you
Hello,
a
what's
heart.
this?
yes.
Oh, hey.
You can do car sign since it's really close.
So it gives you those 3, so now you can go. Now you
Oh,
have
it
a
does-
free fire
It does
Pop
trigger
it,
a
Aretha.
GCD though. So when do you normally use that?
when there's downtime. So you can keep your Enochian
Oh,
going.
I gotcha. That's a pretty swirly.
Yeah. You only have to do it every 15 seconds.
Kaboom!
Yep.
And
That's-
kaboom!
That's why we do it. Fucking so powerful.
Boom.
Doing amazing, sweetie.
Kaboom!
The only path. Can someone make this into an actual
Now we're gonna
orchestra?
lose because I joined the party. No more getting.
Well,
kicked out
Echo
of
and I
the
are already winners, so...
You could already be a winner.
They got their titles. Lucky bitches. I got 5. I got to my 5th one.
I think I'm on 7. Oh no, I haven't set a portrait on Black Mage?
The Uznare dungeons are the ones that I need a lot of.
Use near.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both kinds. The roulette
Thieves
one
and
and
not?
no, the thieves of the thieves I always need, but the 2 types, like the picador or the roulette wheel. I need both to get to the bottom of the both those multiple times. I'm always gonna need thieves map because those don't exist. And neither does getting to the bottom one.
Oh, I don't have flames. Flamethrowers. Oh yeah.
Alright. At the grocery store today, I picked up devil creams. Hopefully these ones are good.
I forgot eggs, and I'm very mad at myself.
Anybody have thoughts on those ones?
I have no idea. I don't know what that is.
No, not eggs.
No, devil.
These are
No,
lemon
I
tea
forgot eggs.
snacks.
I forgot eggs at the store. Devil cream.
creams.
I don't know what that is.
Looks like the little chocolate bread type of bar thing with cream in the middle.
It's called Devil's Cream. Pretty sure you get it from
The devil.
What?
The devil? Is that what you mean? Oh, unholy.
So what I think I just heard Apollo say is that I'm gonna get cream pied by the devil.
You know that famous story where something goes down to Georgia? Or the devil goes down to Georgia?
Yeah.
Cern's in Idaho.
So he's got to travel far.
No. That's not how this works. Do you know me?
Oh no. Oh, luckily the roll was done right before we got kicked out.
And now Echo has a Falconer shirt.
Indeed.
Yay! I probably already had it.
Yeah, like 10. Oh, that's convenient.
Car has one that's really, really close by, so we're gonna
It
get that
is.
one next.
You better
I'm
hurry.
switching classes. Oh no. I don't know. We hit a button.
All the rage, TP.
Well, I didn't want to switch to dancer because there's so many range classes and we already have one.
Get away!
Why you wanted to kill him by yourself?
I was trying to kill him before y'all got here.
Where are we going?
Down. To hell if we don't change our ways.
You don't really need to come. You can join the
Well, I think
portal
we're-
if it pops.
We were all, or at least I was waiting for Carr to post the position because Carr said, I got a close one.
Well, this is a new strat, so since this stuff's so easy to kill, when we go into a zone, everyone just go to your map location, and we can pop them boom, boom, boom.
Oh.
Can't
Just
kill him.
saying. I have ideas.
Doesn't mean they're good.
You know what? I'm bad, and that's good.
You will never be good, and that's not bad.
There's no one I'd rather be than me.
Down.
You guys didn't like the League of Villains? That's what?
Thanks, Satan.
We just
Wreck-It
watched that
It's
the other
the,
day.
Wreck-It Ralph.
yeah, Wreck-It Ralph and the bad guy therapy session.
Yeah, I was
The,
gonna say,
the group
yeah.
session.
It's villainous aspirations.
I feel like it's like right in the middle of this area. Yeah.
Good news. I found my phone.
You found your phone?
Yeah, I took a picture of the devil creams.
Oh, they're like the little cupcakes, except for they're patties instead.
Yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like
they-
I would hate those.
They were in Wreck-It Ralph too, the Devil Dogs.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm not a fan of Little Debbie cakes.
I mean, it's just vanilla cream in between 2 sandwiches of double food. I mean,
Yeah, but the cake. But the cake,
Cake.
Rengar. Blech.
cake. You don't like cake?
It's not good cake.
Well,
Listen,
I
if
mean,
I'm gonna put down to actually
But
put
it isn't-
sugar in my body on purpose, that cake better be good.
Well, I mean, anything manufactured and processed like that isn't going to be good,
Congrats,
period.
Larissa.
So,
I was gonna say, Muse, you have never hated yourself so much that you just wanted.
Diabetic. I have to be picky about if I'm gonna put sugar in myself. It has to be
Better
good.
be worth it.
Exactly. Like a margarita? Sure. I'll take that. No. A strawberry margarita specifically.
How dare you?
What?
dare
I
you.
just said grats for your achievement.
How dare you? Congrats.
What's it called? Oh, what maps are we doing next week? 70? Are we just
70.
moving up
yeah,
the chain?
70s.
I think that's what we agreed on. Said it hasn't said anything, but yeah.
He said LOL, yep. So I don't know what the fuck. If he was
No, it's
replying to the other conversation.
Probably to the trying to throw me off.
Oh.
Said it tried to get me to do the dance and then run to the other door.
Oh. God. I have one more that I accidentally fucking left behind with my retainers when I was at the FC house.
Well, let's get through the ones that everybody has,
Yeah.
and then maybe
For
we'll
sure.
get it.
I don't mind selling it. These are selling pretty well right now.
Yeah, they were about 30K. It's because people are doing them again for the trees.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah, my brand new yard is looking kind of empty, so I need to get a tree.
He just tricked all of you guys.
How's your backyard looking?
I know.
But
And
I don't have a
I-
backyard. In game.
So many people just got busted.
What a fucking tricksy little hobbit.
That's what you get for trying to trap us all. You boot.
You sneaky little cunt.
Accurate. The only little Debbie cakes that I like are honey buns in the microwave.
Oh, speaking of
Echoes,
don't know. I'm
lows,
sorry.
lows.
devil creams, I don't know
Can't
if we
eat 'em
made
anymore.
that connection since we were talking about Wreck-It Ralph. Devil
Mhm.
creams are the dogs that they sent out in
Feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
what's the Candy Crush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Oreos pull out the dogs to go
Wait.
chasing after
Mhm.
Wreck-It Ralph. They're devil
There's somebody else that
Mhm.
has one in this zone? What the F? I didn't know that there was one.
Must be Seda.
No, it was Arissa.
Oh. One of the silent people.
Or Siren. They're both at different areas in this map.
Always the
Not me.
quiet
I'm
ones.
taking pictures of my snack shelf.
Jesus
Crazy.
Christ.
Donuts.
Note the donuts are unopened at the moment.
Why?
Cause I got them at the store this
One
morning.
today.
See, Muse knows.
I mean, I would only know that because you just said that you went grocery shopping like 5 minutes ago.
Leather.
Please. Let me go and Dravini and Forlands.
Waiting on Seta's roll.
Gotta stop being a slacker.
think it would be cool if they, during the graphics update or whatnot, allowed the floating islands to be observed from the ground when you're in the Heavensward Lands. And vice versa. When you're up in the Sea of Clouds, you look down and you see like all of Ishgard and stuff.
What about it?
Just thinking that it would be cool if they did that.
It would be especially cool if you could do like you can in
Echo,
water,
you need to be
with,
local.
Comment, sorry.
control space or whatever, to go down from the Sea of Clouds into what would be below it.
Oh, that would be. Up in the Sea of Clouds and then do a skydive into
Yeah, exactly.
Idyllshire.
They're like dive bomb.
Where are you guys?
Annex
Well,
Trine.
let's teleport, yeah.
The Dravanian influence.
No, I didn't get a port, that's why.
Okay, well that's another portal.
I have one in this zone as well.
Okay, and next one I have is in Highlands. Already got its location scoped out. Highlander.
You too.
Cursing.
Whenever I hear that, I'm like, did I just get censored?
Yep, somebody tried to curse. Just Discord sensitive.
Quack, 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 quack.
Draconis.
Ew.
Oh, what is that?
The Minotaur Cyclops I was talking about earlier. Hmm. Fatal. Goblin.
The sound he makes when he falls down.
Good thunk. I'm also looking at the ceiling and I'm like, where the fuck did you come from?
He was just kind of hanging on up there.
He apparated.
Something.
I'm sorry, but who put all these monsters in here?
That's a good point. We come to maps every week and come looking for loot and kill monsters in boxes and shit. But yeah, who put these in here?
Go last, right? I don't know left.
The Thavnavians did.
Man! Damn it.
Oh boy.
Big shape.
7 floors.
Or 7.
Oh. I mean, since you asked that, 0.
Yeah, you should be listening.
Actually, since you put it in text, now I can see it both places.
Ooh, an expeditioner's coat. So fancy.
I don't know about that. It's awfully raggy.
It does look really ragged.
It's like a hobo's
It's very
coat.
hobo-ish, yeah.
But that's what Gaius was wearing when we ran into him in the burn.
Was it? I don't remember.
Estinian also wears, yeah.
Yeah, Justinian wore that for some sneaky bit.
Yeah, when he's trying to look incognito.
Yeah.
And when he's panhandling to cover his bills.
Spends it all on something dumb.
And then that's where that bullshit.
On his AI hooker. That's who he spends it all on. The AI hooker.
Oh,
So what do we think of AI hookers? Bringing it right back around.
I mean, spend your money on whatever you want to, I guess.
Thinking about ahead for us?
no pressure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he would spend 100K on a scrunchie for no pressure. Oh, all the pressure. Knock knock.
Hey. Hey.
Boy.
Did it. I did it, guys. It's a little. Oh. It's a little mage, guys.
This isn't a lot of gold. This is like the basement of the house.
It's weird not having a boss. It
Yep.
is.
I mean, we do get 100K for coming down here, though. So I'm not mad, but everyone roll on the stuff. Thank you. Has one on Sea of Clouds, and don't open any more maps. So it has one in Sea of Clouds, and Rengar has one in Quarthus, I believe. So we're gonna do this one, and then Rengar's, and then that'll be it.
Do you think?
Hmm?
Do you think that all of the young Vanu, when they're talking to the elderly Vanu, go, okay, Zundu.
Zooner?
Zindu. Who?
$70 maps. So where's the best place to get 70 maps?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google it. I haven't done it in so long.
Locks. The locks, probably.
Yangsha?
As miner or botanist?
Not Yansha. That place was fucking stupid with trying to find the damn things.
Really?
I
I go to the one.
That
Oh.
one-
I'm sure it's all up in that northern section.
Yeah, if you did it at content and know where the fuck they are, then great, you know where they are. But if you don't know where they are,
God damn
and
it.
you try using the stupid buttons on your botanist or miner to try to find them, good fucking luck.
We got an S rank in Elpis. Do we want to hit that real quick?
Vertebraria.
Yeah, probably,
Yeah.
right? Like the current
Let's
one.
hit that S
Let's
rank.
fucking go.
That's
Let's
right.
rage!
Link it. Link it.
You said
please.
Elpis?
Yeah. Yeah, Elpis
Okay.
and flag.
Elpis.
And then we can come back
As
for...
in, I need to take El Piece.
Yeah.
Looks like it's instance 1.
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be a clear place for you to cut off the podcast today, Seda.
Was it when I got
What,
called by my
in the
girlfriend?
area?
Yeah, it was right after I railed for prostitution. And I was trying to restart the conversation, and no one took the bait.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's online right now. It's on YouTube. That's how it goes. And I felt bad because like I didn't want to like not respond because my girlfriend called me and she was panicking about shit, and I was like, okay, this is something I gotta pay attention to. So I couldn't like really be involved, and like I was trying to hear, but also not like deal with what she was going to.
Ignore her.
Yeah, because she's like, I'm on my period and I'm very emotional, and I was like, okay, let's chat. Like, what's up? You know, gotta be supportive.
Look at your healthy adult relationship getting in the way of us having a conversation about unhealthy adult relationships.
It's me, Laura.
Fucking Christ. You asshole.
I know. I'm
All
sorry.
us codependent people feel abandoned now, motherfucker.
Yeah,
You made one girl happy to piss off a million degenerates.
a million. Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, we have a
I
huge
feel
following
like
on this
that's
podcast.
Not calling the kettle black as you're married.
Wow.
The whole bros
Wow.
before hoes. Yeah.
And your wife
Oh.
is in this podcast. So,
Wow.
In a happy relationship, mind you, too. That's the best part about it all.
right? And it's a healthy relationship. What? Yeah, Arissa, it's a new development.
He didn't get a girlfriend. It's mutually.
He bought a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no, I was about to
Wait,
say,
wait.
I didn't get a girlfriend. The girlfriend got
Another
me.
Russian babe.
I wouldn't go that far, but
It's like, I'm so alpha, I
mutually
don't go looking for women. Women
agreed
come
upon.
finding me.
Are we all going tank?
Hell yeah.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
you want to do for S ranks.
I missed the memo.
You get
It's
One,
you
give
have a
full
better
range
chance of getting
easier.
full credit and
It's
survivability.
To kill.
Yeah.
But
It slows to kill. 3, survivability.
Seta, is that the whole, I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me?
Yeah, pretty much.
okay.
Thank you,
We all
Apollo, by
get
the way,
it.
for representing for the dark side.
What was the dark side?
The dark knight side.
Oh,
I feel like we're pretty equal with tank.
Yeah, just one of the
So-
breakers needs to go paladin.
Apollo, what we do is we all gain as much hate as we can, and then we shirk Muse.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, no.
Focus target. Done.
Why me? No.
It's your lot in life.
Look at Arissa's hit points. You need some tank character.
Yeah, girl. What the hell?
so what? You're saying we should all shirk to Arissa then? Wow.
I have more. I was about to say I have more hit points on my bard.
Right?
Oh,
That's-
holy shit.
See, we're doing Arissa, or we're doing Muse?
Samurai, oh my god.
Okay, we're doing Arissa. I got her in the right position in my
Yes,
mind.
we are. We are all shirking Arissa. Arissa's swapping over to red mage.
We're still shirking her.
Yeah, we're still shirking Arissa.
Now we're shirking her twice as fast.
Alright, here we go.
And actually, you
Yeah,
almost
the
have as many
point.
hit points on your red mage as you do on your tank.
Yeah, damn. Look at
Here
all
we
us
go.
shaming the hell out of
15
Arissa.
seconds.
Cyber bully. Why we cyber bully?
Here we go. Let's give it all to her.
Wait, you gotta like make sure you get like enough hate on this. Holy shit.
Yeah, I do my opener plus a provoke.
Yeah.
I move for no AoE.
All right, I am shirking
I don't know
Arissa.
if she'll get aggro.
Shirk
And sure.
and shirk.
Don't shirk your responsibilities.
I shirked Apollo.
Everyone, why? Shirk Arissa. We all gotta do the same.
Jesus Christ, my computer came to a standstill almost there.
Yeah.
There's
I don't
so
think
many
she
fucking
ever
people
got
here.
aggro.
No.
Alright. Nope, no SS, so.
No SS. All right, so we got that one last map for you, Ringar.
Yes, we have one last map. Teleport to Falcon.
I'm alive.
I'm just gonna
One
assume
more time.
I am sane because my knee-jerk reaction response to no SS was, I hope there are no Nazis.
Yeah. You're right though.
Hello?
Oh,
Hey, Kira.
this is America, so
Fuck yeah!
This is America.
we have Nazis.
And so can you.
So if you interviewed someone,
No, it's okay.
if you interviewed someone and you noticed they had
Is anybody gonna
SS
teleport us?
tattooed on their wrist, how would
Uh-huh.
you feel about
I didn't get to
that?
teleport? Oh yeah, I did. Where the fuck did? Why didn't you
Ew.
teleport?
I would not hire him.
Yeah, it would be. Oh, really? I wouldn't care.
I would,
Why?
because it's definitely going to affect business.
In what way?
Yeah, in what way?
They're gonna discriminate against
Yeah, they're
my
going to
clients.
discriminate. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the position.
They haven't. Have they shown that?
They're going to.
If
They're
they
going-
make it a point to tell you in an interview that they're a Nazi, I assume
No.
that yes, it'll come.
No, it
apparent.
was a. You
They
just noticed
interview
tattoo.
really well. They just happen to have an SS tattoo, and you happen to see it.
Yeah,
I wanna
well,
hire
you
different.
see it. If it's in a
Well,
place where you can
that's
see it on a
SS.
regular basis.
You're looking for trouble. So I want to
And
hire
make it double.
Wow.
What do-
Can I ask then?
What
Can I
trouble?
make a follow up question? Do we give this blanket statement to anybody that has a criminal background?
This might need to be a
You're
topic
asking
when we
for
say
trouble,
this.
right?
Yeah, now you're
Well,
asking.
that's a background check, not a
Welcome, right?
tattoo situation.
The reason I ask is we used to live in a really small town that was extremely white,
I only need 2 more of
and
these.
I
Understand?
did an interview, and they had an SS tattoo.
Ta-da.
Uh-huh.
So it brought up
Okay,
an
that works, too.
interesting conundrum.
You go
Because it
down.
was a very good interview.
Did you not hire them because they had the tattoo? Did you tell them, I've noticed your tattoo, will you cover that up while employed?
So that is a question that I can and do ask during interviews because we do not allow visible tattoos at my place of employment.
Which is a bank, which makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's all I'm gonna say because, yeah. Because this is an actual human being and an actual job interview, and that has ramifications from a
He's trying
regulatory
to keep it
standpoint.
professional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood.
I'm just bringing up the question.
Mm-hmm.
But having a criminal background definitely affects your ability to get a job.
It does. yeah,
Right. It's
especially for-
usually on the application, and you
yeah,
have to
especially for a
disclose it.
bank. I mean,
And
Yeah.
they have to run in most places of
We do
repute
we
have
do
background
fingerprinting
checks.
and
Yeah.
background checks both.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
And you have to be bondable. So certain criminal convictions will make you
Keep you from being able
unbondable.
to do it.
And
Exactly.
if you're not bondable, then you cannot work in finance, insurance, any of those industries.
Exactly. If so I'm licensed, right? So if you have, I think, it depends on what kind of background, but if you have certain types of criminal history, you do not qualify to get insurance license. So
Sure. That makes sense, but now we're tacking on a bunch of ifs and situational things when the blanket statement was, you just see a person with an SS tattoo. Do you hire
Yep.
them? Or what's
Yep.
your position about that? Me? I'm indifferent. I don't care. Later on, we'll discuss covering it up. What are your stances? Does it affect business? The thing I took issue with was the blanket statement of, no, you're asking for trouble. Well, then fuck everybody who has a criminal background, right? Fuck 'em.
yeah, but looking at someone, you won't know that they have a criminal background.
Doesn't matter. The implication was the SS person will bring to your business a bunch of trouble via the behavior that they do, or the way they believe, or the fact that people will see a tattoo. Okay, so a bunch of extraneous circumstances will determine that that person is not good for employment.
Correct.
I guess screw everybody.
I mean, it could have been a mistake of their past that they're trying to undo.
So-
no, without.
if they have a plan to remove it, that's something
I
else.
think there's a lot of programs that will remove tattoos like that free because of
Yeah.
like there's a lot of whatchamacallit, like charitable programs that will remove those for free. So still having it, if it's a mistake, is maybe those programs aren't available in this area, but in most large cities, I think you can find something.
So I can make this one step better. Again, 100% true story. An employee refer someone who had Hitler's face on their arm.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And when I asked the employee about it, I said, the person you referred has Hitler's face tattooed on them, like visibly. And they're like, yeah, that was something they did when they're young. They don't believe that anymore.
So are they gonna get that tattoo covered up? Or are they,
These are the things you deal with when you have to hire people in
Yeah.
small towns. So I hired him and he's the best employee ever. I'm just kidding. He was a terrible employee.
Oof.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I
I'm
didn't
just
hire
kidding.
him. I was like, that's the triple swerve.
You'll never know because
Yeah,
I'm riding a line.
yeah. No, I get it. I understand. It's
Sort of
fine.
ended on a high note, and the car went no.
Yeah.
But I don't work, so I can find out, and then I can tell you guys what happened.
Right. To answer the question, it's the element of like I think there's more to a person than just their physical appearance. Because I am not of the opinion that someone has tattoos, they can't work in this situation, or like I think that that's just like someone trying to put someone else into a box that was determined. Because the way you have your hair colored or the way that you have tattoos, the way you express yourself, should not have any sort of implications of like what is your life and what is your role in a company, right? Like if you can get shit done, I don't care if you go home and fucking hate like people, as long as you get your shit done in the workplace that is necessary to get shit done.
Interesting.
That's how I feel. I mean, because that's the difference of like I understand there's like discrimination and like that's gonna have something that they're gonna have, but if they can differentiate from that and like come in here, be professional, definitely leave that shit at the door and come in and do their work. Yeah, I don't know what like.
Right.
Like Nazis are people too, guys. Like we have to like.
Okay, so
What?
Go-
Like I understand, like they have their point of views, but like that really, like at that point, it's like, yeah, I'm not saying I'm pro-Nazi. I'm not saying that. Obviously, they're very shitty. No, it's the element of like they're allowed to have those views. Like they're allowed to feel like they fucking hate people. It's a wrong, yes. Morally, yes, but is it legally like wrong? No. Like
Okay,
they
so-
cannot get arrested and not have a job because they hate Jews or blacks or whatever it is. You know, like I don't know that like
you have to flip it and do it the other way. Do you hate the employer who's the Nazi who doesn't hire the gay person just because they're gay? Gay people are gay people too.
No, I get that, but like
They
if
have
you
a
do the
pride
flip,
flag
if you
tattoo
do
on
the
their
flip,
wrist.
but if you do the flip, right, and if you don't hire them because of that, then at that point that becomes actual discrimination.
Yeah.
So
That's why I'm like, you kind of have to give them a shot.
yeah,
I'm indifferent.
right. You
Hire 'em.
have to
if
be. You have to
they're
see
the
like,
best candidate for the job.
yeah,
Yeah.
But now let's add another layer to it. To
Uh-huh.
Rengar's point, it's not something that can be covered up during the workday, and now your customers are going to see it. Is the simple existence of that?
It comes back to your
Hey.
company that you hired somebody who has that type.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That's
part of the
back to
company
the
thing.
company. Yeah.
If I'm a gay person and I've got a flaming gay tattoo on my arm and I'm going to be working without any sleeves on, and I know that my boss is a conservative man and he has conservative clients, I'm not getting hired.
right.
No. If I'm trying to get employed in Sweet Home Alabama with that, that's not working.
Right.
So it goes both ways. You can't like be like again if you do that, but like you have to have it. And if people want to ask questions, it's like the element of like how someone it's someone you go in there, you go to a bank, and someone has fucking tattoos, and you're like, oh my god, like what kind of an employment place is this? You know, like it's not. It's like everyone has tattoos nowadays. It's 2023. It's not like fucking 1920s, 1950s where people are like, only convicts have tattoos or only convicts have colored hair.
People in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally
Yes.
anyone has that, right? So you don't if you're able to go in there and everyone can, if the person can provide you with the service that's necessary and the stuff is necessary and they have this, sure, you may be able to judge them, but you cannot all of a sudden go, and I know that this is not how the world works. I understand they're going to be like, oh, this person hired a Nazi, therefore this is a Nazi-owned business. Like all of a sudden be like, no, that's not what this is that we hired a person who was the best for the job. Is it something that they do? Yes, but they're at least open about it. They're not gonna fucking hide and like, cause you know that's gonna happen. Like if he was closeted about it, he's gonna do shit in the back. And like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, but at least he's like, I think that takes an extra set of courage to do that. Cause again, it goes both ways. It's like you express your homosexuality or your trans or whatever it is, but you also take the aspect of like, yeah, he could be fucking a terrorist, or he could be like an open thing. Like obviously, terrorist I think might be a little worse, but like if he's actually acting upon it, right? It's the same thing where people are allowed to have their mind. You can't go in there and tell them. You can tell them that the shit is wrong, but you cannot like, unless they're actually acting out on it. Like obviously, if they're fucking yelling at customers and doing that shit, yeah, they're gonna get fucking fired. But if they don't bring it to themselves, they don't say anything, they just go, yeah, no, that's fine. Like they tend you, they end up being the best employee. It's a completely different thing, right? I imagine. So.
We would hope.
Yeah.
Good luck with your crafting, Siren.
You would hope.
Well, and when you're in a small town like that, whether or not it's tattooed on them, you're gonna end up with employees with those belief systems, right?
Probably, yeah.
But
I mean,
I think the challenge comes in is when they're displaying it like that. Then it makes it very challenging. To Apollo's point, like it's going to create friction no matter what, right? Like there's no way to avoid it because now it's a symbol that's there for everyone to see.
yeah. But once
And
again,
it's every employer's prerogative to set down the rules for employment, and if the potential employee cannot abide by those rules, cover it up, remove the tattoo, keep going to extremes. Like if you have ideations or ideals that you regularly voice, you keep them to yourselves, and if any of your ideals reach public scrutiny and come back on us, that's ground for termination of employment. And if you as the employee go, okay, I agree to those things, get employed, and then somebody shows a 9-year-old clip of you doing the Nazi salute and like posts it on Twitter and says that they're employed at your bank, guess what? You agreed, this happened, you're fired.
yeah, and the opposite could go through. Like you could go be like at a pride parade, and someone shows them being there, and
Exactly.
it's like that. It goes the
Other
other way.
back to the
Yeah,
front.
it goes both ways. Again, that's why I'm of the mind belief that you cannot, like, however someone represents themselves, you cannot be too quick to judge them, and you have to
Well,
basically
hang on,
take them
though,
at the
hang
value
on.
that they have. What?
There's one of those is a protected class, one is not. So it's not the same.
I depending on which state you live in. Because you can't just make a blanket statement. It literally isn't again, you can still be gay and prosecuted in this friggin' state in certain states in the United States. It's not just completely open. Not even like let's not even talk about the United States, let's talk about the world. You can't go to like Saudi Arabia, wouldn't even fucking let you do that shit. It's not completely blanketed, everyone's protected, one isn't. So that's not true. So again,
Yeah, it's not. The national ones are race, color, religion, sex, national origin. But that's where like people can claim religious exemption for stuff that's just belief systems.
Mhm.
You know, like
Sure,
that
yeah.
has been successfully argued.
Yeah.
right? So if I don't believe that, like, I mean, right now the Supreme Court literally just passed a case on a hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
That whole entire issue with the lady from fucking I forget what she was, Colorado or whatever the fuck, where she came up and said, hey, look, I want to open up a business, and my business is very much about making websites, and I do not want to have the websites be for weddings. I don't want to have gay people do this. And she claimed that she had a person or something do like a couple that had come up, and like it turned out that the guy that she quoted wasn't an actual person, and it was a made up thing, and the guy was completely straight from San Francisco, and she hadn't even done anything. She was just saying like she felt like that she couldn't do whatever she wanted to do, and then the Supreme Court sided with her, right? So it becomes a complete, like, it's a hypothetical. It was 1,000% a hypothetical, and they said, yeah, like, if she wants to discriminate against, or not necessarily discriminate, but she wants to operate in the aspect of like she does not want to deal with something, she could basically say, yeah, you can.
Well, they said it was a violation of her freedom of speech that by creating marketing materials for them, she was being forced to send a message that she did not agree with.
Right.
That's what the basis of their decision was.
So once again,
It violated her freedom of speech to advertise and market what they wanted marketed.
right. So again, it goes back to the element of like it's not necessarily like it just kind of goes everywhere, and so I feel is the element of like where we're at right now. You have to, yes, is it bad? Is it morally incorrect? Of course, those viewpoints are not. I don't agree with those viewpoints. I don't think like that, but the person is still within their sort of legal limit to have those viewpoints, even though they're incorrect. And do we have to treat them like it's the element of like we have to, if we're going by the basis of everything has to be equal, it has to go both ways. You can't be, oh, that one's wrong but this one's right, and then now start persecuting against it, because then at that point then that person now becomes it basically they use that same logic to push their own agenda.
Right,
So.
but historically before this Supreme Court, hate speech was considered not protected under the First Amendment.
Right. And now it is.
There has been a precedent set for that.
And now it is, because hate speech now is covered under the First Amendment.
Well, no,
Car
this
in the
is
bathroom?
not anymore.
Oh, I heard the echo and I was like, am I experiencing the car?
Oh,
No.
yeah, no. Not while I was going, though. Promise. They did not allow this woman to... They didn't legislate hate speech. They said that she doesn't have to be forced to say love speech
No.
people she doesn't agree with.
Right, but what I'm saying is that there was a different ruling for the other element of someone went out there and basically was doing a bunch of, I guess, it was a harassment, hate speech element of it. Because it was a person that was accosting a singer, and I think it was also from Colorado.
Oh, the stalking one.
Yeah, the stalking one. So that basically means
that one's fucked up.
That's also essentially like anything, as long as you don't actually act on it, you could say whatever the hell you want, and it's perfectly fine. So you could basically say, you could attach. I mean, you're making some jumps here, but it doesn't take too many jumps to go for, okay, well now, because you could say whatever you want as long as you don't actually act upon it, is actually First Amendment right. The same thing can be applied to hate speech, because now you can say whatever without you actually going out there and like lynching somebody or murdering somebody because of that.
It hasn't.
That's a different thing.
Yeah, it hasn't been legislated yet,
Right.
but your logic is sound. Yeah, what
Right.
they're saying is you can't control how other people react to your message, as long as you didn't intend for that message to cause them distress. Then it's not technically stalking.
Right.
If you are intentionally, how do you prove the intention?
How do you prove intent?
So
Yeah.
every stalker can go to court now and say, I'm really in love with them. I didn't want to hurt them. And they can stalk as much as they want.
Exactly.
Because as long as they don't intentionally try to cause that person psychological distress, they are not a stalker. They're just someone who's in love and it's unrequited.
Right.
Yeah, that's a very dangerous ruling. We're so fucked by the Supreme Court. We're so fucked.
By everything.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
fucked
they
by
are
everything.
just fucking tearing it up this week
Everything.
with setting new precedents.
That's kind of how it looks, man. That's why it's wild to me. I think we were talking about, I forget where we were like discussing the element of like if shit really goes down, like do people really have that much of a power system? And it's like, the element of like revolution and like everyone talks about it, because right now, go ahead.
I was just thinking in the past when I took a Civics 101 class way back in college.
Mm-hmm.
The professor was basically, we do the breakdown of each of the different branches, and he gave everybody the same question, which was, which do you think is the most dangerous branch of our government? What do you mean by dangerous? Dangerous, the one that could easily destroy the United States as the persecute the most people. Just really be just malicious and evil. And I want to say 80 to 85% of the class were complaining back and forth, almost to the point of shouting, where they're like, it's the legislative branch. No, it's the executive branch. Just look what our president's doing. Blah, blah, blah. No, it's the legislative. Look what our senators and our House of Representatives are doing. And there were 3 people, me, a girl, and another guy who was, the guy was always blitzed out of his mind every day. And I loved hanging next to him. That's why I chose to sit next to him all the time. And we're both sitting in a corner in the class, and we look at each other, and I look over to the girl and I say, "You believe it's the judicial, like I do, right?" She's like, "Oh yeah, totally, 100%."
Yeah.
Rulings on slavery and shit. Yes, I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad I'm not crazy.
You got 9 secret cows sitting there.
Which is the crazy part is like the moment you start getting all invested, it makes a bigger situation. But anyways, Carl, you were gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Echo and I need to go run an errand really quick, so we will catch up on Fates.
Okay, no worries. We're getting started, and we're starting the moon.
Alrighty. Bye!
Bye! The moon.
Is haunted.
I mean, not yet.
It's haunted.
The zones that you still need, Apollo, are those, you said everything but Elpis, right, still?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And Mare is the one I'm furthest. And 26.
Join us on the moon.
We are here. And Rengar's getting his ass handed to him because we don't have a tank. Where's your bird, Rengar? Where's your bird?
It's out, and
Okay.
it's doing nothing.
I don't see a single regen on you.
Yeah, stupid bird.
I'm good. I'm good.
Let me just pull these things. I just murder. Got 9.
How many do we need of those?
How many you got?
Well, I just got here, so
You need 6. So.
6.
Yeah, here we can kill it. We can kill these like 3, and then that should be fine. It's not like we have another fate to get to right now.
You do, it'd just be in a different zone.
Right. Yeah, true. Alright. But we have to wait for this to, like, go, is what I'm saying.
That's true. If we were to teleport to a different instance, would we get credit for
No,
this?
we would not. No, it would cancel our credit for this.
Well, that's lame.
Yeah, so we just wait. We chill here. We wait for things to die. Hopefully, in the time that we do, it another one pops. If not, we go to a different zone. Oh, there it goes.
Oh yes, there's a thing.
I wonder if new Indiana Jones movie's any good.
No.
I've heard negative reviews on it.
Already? Damn. I was hoping that it would go out in a bang, you know, like, cause I know people didn't like the fourth one. I didn't really like think it was that bad. Like, I get it, aliens is like a weird thing, but I don't feel like it was the weirdest fucking jump for the movie to make. I just thought it, my personal preference, but I thought it was like a weird choice to select Shia LaBeouf to be like the person to run with the series. Because that was the intention of it, right, back then. They were like, yeah, we'll just give Shia the handoff. He's gonna be Indiana Jones fucking kid, and, you know, like, that'll make sense. Yeah.
But from what I heard, they try to even keep all reference of him out of the new movie, even.
Oh, really? Because, I mean, I really like the actress who's joining him. She's Fleabag. Have you guys ever seen that show? That show's really fucking good.
No, I have not.
It's an Amazon Prime show, so that's the reason why. Ultima Thule, let's go.
All the way at
Yep, base Omicron. I'm going there first because that one's up. We could do the
yeah,
turn
the
and
other
then go
just
south.
Okay.
And there's a guy working on this care. Oh, there's a group of travelers here. Why are there travelers here? That's wild.
Maybe they're trying to pop chi.
Oh, potentially.
Thanks.
Turn in.
Yep, I'm gonna kill these and then head over there.
That was just, you know, Midgard Stormer is just a happening place now.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens if they follow us to the other side. Hello, Jude.
Bleeding.
Whoa, what's up?
Not much, man. We're just doing fates.
Into some crazy debate. Oh. There was so much arguing. I feel like everybody hates each other now. Someone gets stabbed.
Metaphorically,
That's the result of everything.
yeah, metaphorically, we all had a knife fight.
Oh, kind of glad I missed it then.
There was a firefight.
Yeah.
I will say,
It's like-
Karn Rengar came out on top.
How's your Sunday afternoon going?
Pretty good. Still on my DVD shit, but
Nice.
I need a break, so I logged in.
Nice.
DVD shit?
Want to join for fates?
On my
Fates. We're here to make money.
It's kind of mindless.
Yeah, you can make about 100K in about, 15 minutes. Oh, we're here.
Oh, Fate did show up back in Ultima Thule.
Oh, did
That's
it?
where we're
Oh,
going.
well.
Yeah, but that's okay. It's fine.
Well,
We got
let's, head
Labyrinthos. I'm checking to see. Yeah, I'm heading up because that one's got the least amount of time.
Yeah, I don't know how long that flag's been up.
I'm gonna do some Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme?
That's what he calls it. Like what you call it, dude.
Yeah,
AK?
back at it again.
I would join you.
Oh,
Why
no.
not?
Oh, I already got it now.
Oh damn.
Wait, that's what you call Christian conflict?
Yeah,
Oh
That's
my
what I
god,
call it.
that's actually pretty good.
back at
Yeah.
right? Back at
But
it
it's
again.
not crispy or creamy.
Dude, I was in queue last night for 30 minutes and then it fucking kicked me because enough time had gone by
You were-
when this arena's changed, and then when I clicked back in, it gave me another 30-minute fucking queue for ranked, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not getting a rank today. So,
Oh, yeah.
now granted, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, so that was on me.
Oh, definitely.
because I was up
Yeah,
late.
makes sense.
Like last night after everybody went to
rank are you
bed,
now?
I stayed up talking to Van and Sheepy because that's the only time I get to talk to them.
What rank are you now?
Oh,
What?
I'm back to gold 4.
Oh.
Nice.
No,
Oh, I'm still stuck in bronze.
not nice, Kira.
What do you mean?
I was
At least
gold
you
2.
got back.
What do you mean?
I know.
I'm gold
At least you got
4.
back to it.
Gold 4, Kira. I was gold 2.
Mhm.
That's backwards. That's not good. That's the opposite of good.
Weren't you even further? You were further back?
Time to bully this poor scholar.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Ooh, maiden, but no one's
Maiden.
leveling, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, we're not leveling?
No, no
know.
one's got anything to
I
level.
mean, I guess I could go as machinist.
Do you want to? I mean, you're perfectly fine. I could swap over to tank.
I think, then yeah, I'll do.
Okay. Because then I killed it.
Time to yawn.
Oh man, you got fucked up.
So. I'll be fine.
All right, heading south.
See?
Let me know when you're finished with Krispy Kreme, Jude.
He wants to
You're
join you on some
crispy.
cream pieing.
Ooh,
No.
Not that.
ooh.
Is that what victory is when you take on Krispy Kreme? You get a nice cream pie.
Mm-hmm. Siren knows what's up. He likes that sort of shit. He was eating devil creams.
Devil dogs.
88. I'm low.
Woefully?
Under level.
Yes. All you have to do is hit shit.
You know what? You know what? Squadron battle map.
Oh, you're gonna use that up? Get some XP.
I went from 200% to
By the way, I appreciate that. I appreciate that they used we used up your
Teleportation one?
no the action for running through the estates.
Yes.
Okay.
Aporia?
Yeah. I mean, but I think we could just fly there. I don't think we need to like teleport because there's no one's like really in this zone. And then we'll go over there by that the one on the west or east. The west.
The Whis.
Jude, are you doing casual or ranked?
Casual.
Now that we're in the month where the live letter is supposed to come and everybody's going to be in Vegas, perhaps you can make a VIP podcast where we naturally express what we'd like to see in the next expansion. Where do you
Oh,
think
yeah,
we're
no,
going
for
to
sure.
go?
That's probably gonna be coming up soon. There's also gonna be also gonna have like a little raffle to be like if anyone can guess the name of the expansion or like what jobs we're gonna get.
What's the class?
Yeah, like what jobs we're gonna be getting.
Echo won last time.
Yeah, which it was wild that she said that, and I was like, how the fuck did she pull that off?
But then
Which one
again,
did
it
she
was
get?
Sage.
Summoner.
No, she
I
gets
don't
Sage, but then she also said summoner rework right before it was announced.
Summoner rework, healer, gap closer.
Oh.
I think Echo had an insider.
Nah, she's good at connecting pieces.
Oh shit, someone's beating the hell out of that one Fate there.
Oh, you're right.
What the fuck?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
A new season of One Piece is ready to watch now. What?
Is another one?
I don't know. I just got a message from Netflix, bro. What?
You mean, does Netflix have all the episodes out? Or they...
I know. Let me click on this and find out.
It's true. I know what you mean, Kier. Like, is Netflix saying new episode or new season of One Piece, but it's season 12, and there's 24 seasons.
Oh,
for some reason
yes.
it does
Okay,
that.
so they added a filler arc and then Thriller Bark. So all of Thriller Bark now is on Netflix, but it's in English dub. So that's why they're saying that.
Gotcha.
Well,
How
good.
many more left?
Oh, bro, this is all pre-time skip. There's a shitload. What are you talking about? Like, there's so much.
Yeah, okay.
There's so much that like still needs to be put on there, but the English just got to 1.0, so it's not. Oh fuck, I got silver only.
Like you said,
Hell. No, I'm just so surprised it's still giving it 1.3 million damage.
Yeah. You get yourself a good dragoon. That's a lot of That's a lot of damage.
That's a guarantee from the dragoon.
Not in CC.
It is, especially for me. But then again, I was in ranked, so it makes sense.
Oh, I'm just too casual.
Yeah.
That's where
Okay,
people
then, yeah,
practice.
probably.
Practice.
Okay,
Or
307 ARC
Okay.
time.
Okay.
Keep up.
Yep. I think my ones are weird.
Oh, you guys are in the same one? Damn. Rough.
Find out. Nope. We're in the same match. Of course you're a ninja.
Yeah, man. Jude is a ninja.
Sneaky little cunt.
I'm surprised you didn't use his voice, but I was like, damn, Muse. I'm gonna have to go back and clip that one and put that one in here.
It's Muse's version.
Yeah, Muse's version.
I didn't really have a moment to press the button, and I wanted to be. It's time sensitive. You have to manage a certain
Which button?
Why? The soundboard. I'm eating pizza.
Oh,
so
nice.
I didn't really have a moment to look it up and press the button in time for it to be appropriate.
Got it.
Very fact that no one has killed anyone. I do.
No. I'm so low level, I keep missing the item.
Do you? Have you at least hit him once? Yeah, you're hitting him.
Yes. I'm hitting him, but
I'm seeing
at the
him.
same time,
Oh no, here it comes, not again.
So did Echo and Car have to go?
Yeah, they had chores to go do.
Oh, okay.
They said they'd be back and catch up on fates afterwards. I guess we go north and then come back south.
No.
Yeah, I don't think we got this.
Yeah, they're double teaming, but they're double teaming the wrong people for some reason. AKA me, not at the point.
I was fucking like stoked that we got 2 floors down on that. Like Rengar, you and Echo finished off your achievements for that.
Yes, we did.
You guys got 20. I'm at 18 out of 20, so we need 2 more layer. But again, getting 2 low floors like that, especially on the old maps, is freaking awesome.
Did it by going all left.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was left. Mine was right, left, right, left. Yeah.
Oh, have we just stumbled on like the 50-50 pre-made chance of getting through all of them? Is it always... Because we know that it's determined as soon as you enter in, right?
Mm-hmm. Kinda, I think.
And so the possibilities are always all left, all right, or left, right, left, right.
I think so, to be honest. But no, it wasn't, because I got all the way to 6 with all lefts, and then it was a right at the end.
Yeah, I remember there's 7 of them, so it's not like there's 5 where you could be like, that's a predetermined pattern.
I wish it was 5. We would have gotten the bottom so many times.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's also not how that one works.
No.
Hit it.
Hit it, hit it, hit it. Yeah.
Is Aspen even
He was he was focusing on healing. He did a lot of heals, but not enough.
It doesn't even matter because our Gunbreaker did almost the same amount of healing.
I felt great about it.
What's so great about it, Kira, that like people don't realize that as a healer, you go in there, you don't actually heal?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
The mystery.
535.
535, okay.
You know, Apollo, I was like, I had in my mind, I'm like, yeah, tonight, like yesterday, it's like we're gonna end, we're gonna go to bed, I'm gonna wake up, it's gonna be like around 8 or 9. I'll message Apollo, we'll start playing some 16, and then we'll take a break for this. It'll be fine.
Skip 10.
And then Van and Sheepy joined the chat. And I stayed up talking to Shibi about her family drama, dude, and we talked until 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, well, so much for that bullshit, because I'm not gonna sleep for 6 hours and then wake up and play video games.
Well, I looked and I was like, I thought Seta said he was gonna get on early and play 16 because
Yeah.
I was gonna watch.
Yeah, I was.
And I was just like, eh.
I was going to. That was the plan.
Yeah, I was awake until about 5 a.m.
But then Sheepy and Van got on, and I was like, you know what? I haven't talked to them in a bit. I want to check in with them, see how they're doing. And
I was talking to you guys until like 3:30.
yeah, you were. Yeah,
And then I
me.
just laid in bed for another hour.
I would say, isn't the late night discussions and convos the best?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's when like
All of our discussions and comments are good.
she got real about this thing that's going on with her family, and I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, that's insane. And it's just like, yeah, it's all thanks to people not going to therapy. I'm like, yeah, I get that.
Everybody's walls come down late at night. You should have the VIP podcast late at night on Sunday.
No, don't share that.
One special-
Don't show that. Don't show that.
We get
You
some
know.
real.
And somehow it's gonna get banned on Twitch
Some
Oh,
No,
yeah,
man, we're on
that's-
YouTube now.
and YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now for that reason, so that way we don't have to deal with that shit.
Bye-bye.
Echo got moved to Penguinville.
Arrested too.
Yeah.
Actually, what was?
Yeah, they said they would do something.
I don't have this.
Are you still queuing, dude?
I got in.
I haven't got queued in yet at all.
Together.
No.
Brother,
Can't stop
no!
But I have this beautiful butch lesbian femro.
Guys, it perks, I wonder.
Oh, Jude, stream. I can watch you. Could you stream?
Oh yeah, I could.
Yeah, so I can watch you destroy some non-lesbian femro butt, I guess. She's on your team.
Just taking it out of context. I want to watch you.
Yeah, I want to watch you,
Stream.
Jude.
Please insert $5 for 10
Yeah.
more minutes. Thanks.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck this monk.
Meanwhile.
Monks don't deserve rights.
Oh wow. Whoa.
Well, I love.
It's
One thing I love doing is, I love putting up my guard
Mm-hmm.
when a red mage tries to dash at me,
Right.
and then they start doing their combo and they're waiting. They're like, "All right, I'll just wait for your guard to go down." Then I Strakuchi away.
Right.
And they're like,
and you're like, bye, and they're like, ah,
they don't
fuck.
even know which direction I went.
Right.
That's literally me every time when I see you. Like, you're gonna fucking Sakuchi somewhere. After
Yeah, I'm
you,
waiting
like,
for
know
that
where
shit, so
you're
that's why I'm
going.
like, I try to bind him before he gets off, gets away. And that isn't just you, that's just ninjas in general, and like anyone that can just
Yeah,
fucking,
just all ninjas.
yeah, all ninjas.
Bitches.
All right. Fabner time.
Babby man.
Okay, I deserve that.
Going to the one that has 12%. I didn't realize that someone was working on it already. Oh, that's a lot of elephants.
so large, I cannot get good AoEs.
Woo! That gunbreaker, man. But you guys are fucking him up. There he goes. Look at that. 5 scholar. Damn. Easy clap, Jude.
Oh, their Reaper did pretty bad.
Alright, you guys go. I'm gonna head up to the north one and try to activate that one. That way we don't lose it. And I'll warp back down here. Oh. Are you done? Dude?
No, 1 moment.
Okay.
These are the monkeys. Be careful. They hurt.
What time?
Hold on. I am just going to shut off my mods real quick.
Why?
Just-
You don't want us to see?
I don't, because I
Upgrade.
have no control. I have no control of what people wear in their portraits. So
all of a
I've
sudden
been
just be
flashed by
like-
some titties.
Bro, all I'm saying is that I don't mind seeing
Whatever.
whatever. It's just
I don't
virtual titties. I got.
Titties.
Yeah, I don't need 3D titties, man. I'm good. Or
No 3D.
oh wow, that you guys fucking murdered that real quick.
Yes.
It's the monkeys.
Yeah. I just-
Okay.
Yeah, going up there. I did not realize that. That was. Ooh, opposite teams.
Here,
You, one of these days you should troll.
Oh
You
no.
guys wind up on opposite teams
Uh huh.
and just find each other, go into a corner, and then just start emoting. Dancing around for the entire
Sure, that's called
conflict.
throwing.
point at each other. Point to the other
Yeah.
person. Point at each other. Point at the other person.
They're like, hey, I know you. You're Booster.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a glam though, dude.
Thanks. It's my slutty Ada outfit.
I was just about to
Turn
say,
things
it's giving me very like Nikita vibes, you know?
It's
I have
supposed to be Ada Wong.
Oh, okay, even, yeah, I
Similar?
get it. I get that.
No, that makes sense. Even though I don't see it.
Has,
What? You're in the what?
he's not,
Can't you see him?
no, he's not in the same, in the
No,
same match.
you didn't tell me when.
Oh fuck! I didn't.
Sorry. Whoops.
I'm going in rank.
Fucking
match.
left him alone.
F just.
I don't know that,
being
yeah, I was about to say, I don't know that we can make it to F. It's at 40%. 45? 50?
Oh, Chocobo's moving as fast as it can.
I know, 54. God. Yay.
I need to hit something. Don't kill everything yet.
I haven't even gotten here. Like, this isn't us. This is somebody else.
I hit something, but I'm stopping.
Get off the fucking mount, you stupid bitch. Okay.
You hit it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
Jesus
cool.
Christ, that was 2 10s for my liking. Thank you, though.
Oh, Scholar! Or Sage, goodbye. Get that summon, or get that, oh.
Can't. They're gonna.
Yeah.
Heal.
The little fucking ulti on you. Oh. Really fucking trying.
Oh.
Get that part.
Rip.
Damn.
I love accidentally hitting a samurai and then dying.
Right? Yeah.
I used my
happens-
fire jutsu thing and then I died.
Yeah, it fucking happens to me in frontline all the goddamn time, dude. Like, I'll be there and I'll be like, okay, cool, I'll do my attack, which is an AoE, and all of a sudden just get fucking yeeted, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I wasn't even aiming for him.
These birds sound like monstrous, by the way. Like, it's quite horrifying. If they were something different, it would be even scarier.
You know, I swear I've heard the sound before, but I just can't quite place it.
The zombie movie. Oh!
Maiden!
Get him, dude. Chop him.
So weird. That machine is just has a single.
Mhm.
I don't want to say a single AoE button. They have multiple AoE buttons, but they're just long cooldowns. So you just keep hitting one button.
You have essentially the other combo. What the fuck is that called? Air Anchor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but again, it's just on a really long cooldown. So is the Bio Blaster. So I just keep pressing scan again.
Yep. At this level, oh, you don't even have the shotgun.
It is. It's turned into the shotgun.
Okay. I just wasn't hearing it as all. This is a little bit more intense than I thought, dude. Based on the amount of deaths and shit that I've seen. Oh yeah. Where are you? Oh shit, dude, no!
I got a little greedy.
Yep.
And they all were respawning.
Yeah. You were playing in the hornet's nest, as they say. Oh boy. Baka nickel.
Baka nickel.
That's the name of one of the people in the dude's facing.
Oh yeah. Do you have it set up that way so you can click on their names in the list?
Yeah. Much easier to tap.
Freaking.
You just click on their name.
That's actually really smart, to be honest with you, because I get so frustrated with targeting in PvP. Probably the part that frustrates me the most.
I really hate it. I'd rather just click on it. And it's more information that way too, because you mostly want to target people that are low on MP. And you can track.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, Kira, are you still in the back?
I'm almost done.
She was about to go back in. He's gonna be like, Kira, I'm going in. Bye.
Shit in this zone is beefy.
Be beefy. Smell like beef. I wonder what that girl's up to now.
What?
I like beef.
That smell like beef girl. She was on Vine, right? And then,
Yeah, I was on.
so like I'm guessing
Okay.
like now that she's, you don't know what I'm talking about?
No. I
Oh.
was like, what are we talking about?
It was a little girl that they were just like they followed like all of her like her parents like follow her shit and like all the goofy shenanigan things that she would say and do. I think at one point one of them was just like she was just like I smell like beef, and that one took off.
Yeah, I like beef.
I mean, I also like beef, but
Yeah, but do you smell like
extent.
beef?
I don't smell like beef unless I've been barbecuing.
I smell like barbecue wings. Be like, okay, that's more specific, but I get it.
Like, I love K barbecue, but I can't stand the fact that I smell like grilled meats afterwards. It drives me nuts. But you can't avoid it. Oh, well. I'll take that sacrifice. In a shower.
Anything for the meats.
Okay, that's it.
Fuck the meat. Oh shit. Oh shit.
There was a black mage that was spamming, what's it? Limit break.
Yeah, they get it so fast.
No, he's just spamming limit break.
Oh,
Oh, in chat?
Yeah, I don't know I don't know what that means. I guess another way. of
It's
saying
literally, dude. I fucking laughed so hard at the video that dude posted today, where it was like,
Yeah, me
so
too.
true.
I was
There
like,
it is.
good match.
Yeah.
Nice, good job.
Work.
Good job.
Okay,
Good
wait,
job.
like-
Good job. Flicking
Alright,
each other off.
11:55.
It was just too good, man. I'm sitting there like, fucking A. That's just on point.
Alright. Then switch time.
Yeah, garlic mill time.
Push the crystal. Nice job.
Push the crystal.
Push the crystal. Push the crystal. I think that's the only thing I ever say other than hello. Is push the crystal. Because nobody's ever on the fucking crystal.
I don't say shit.
Crystal!
Yeah, I don't say shit either.
I have
play.
a little macro where I just target someone, because ninja sucks if no one targets whoever you
Actually,
use mug on.
You need someone else, yeah, to follow up for you.
Yeah, we're not gonna get there.
the one up on the north, right? It's too fucking low.
It's 2 minutes.
That's why I was like, there's no fucking way we can make it all the
See,
way through.
titties. I told you.
Yeah.
Titties. Why
Titties.
are there?
Terms of service violation.
At least they're on the side of
Wait.
Pierce
Oh,
Party.
you meant like nipples?
Yeah.
It's because of the era. Wait, which one? Because the era?
The dude.
The guy, the man.
Or-
No, the dude. He had nipples.
Yeah.
Oh.
You cannot have women or men presenting nipples. That's
Oh,
yeah.
I am very offended
but,
by nipples.
Correct.
Yesterday I kept getting paired with this really good dancer,
Hmm.
but she was completely naked,
Oh dear.
and she was just out there with her badge out, fighting.
You're like,
stuff.
why? Why do you do that?
But like, she didn't know that, right? That was all part of.
Oh
the...
no, she totally knew.
Oh, did she?
Her
Okay.
name was like Freya Succubus or something.
Oh, okay.
She knew what she was doing.
I see.
Alright, let's do this one.
Yeah. Cause I was gonna be like, Jude, did she know that she had that mod on? And like, that was like, she was like, yeah, my badge is out.
Oh yeah, she definitely knew.
My badge is on the wall. My badge is out.
Ooh, that Dragoon.
Fuck this white mage.
In particular.
I'm trying so hard to kill this white mage.
Yeah, you are. Oh, he's
died.
trying. Oh,
Oh,
he
fuck.
did.
You first!
No, we traded.
Oh, damn it, I saw that.
Kira's over there fucking influencing. I got it. Why you gotta be so trifling? Why you gotta trifling, Kira? Why you gotta trifle?
He's on the opposite team, isn't he?
Yeah, he 100% is.
So he's trying to win too.
Yeah,
Oh,
fucking
that's all
murdered.
All 4.
Die,
Get
Kira.
my ass.
What you fucking deserve.
Now.
Oh, our right mage is busy collecting. No wonder.
I was like, man, listen, you can't do that. That's
Oh, they
bullying.
died. That sucks.
You can't do that. It's Pride Month.
It's July the 2nd. It's no longer Pride Month.
Oh,
Oh, there was a
I
follow-up.
guess you're right. I guess we have to like get rid of all of our Pride stuff. Goodbye, gays. Hello. What's July month of? What?
America.
Independence Day.
Oh,
America.
right, America Day.
You-
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Holy
you started the
shit,
whole
dude.
podcast
Heathen.
off like that.
I saw a dragoon, so I just used it.
I'm scared. I don't want to attack these until says here. Okay. Make sure you use some debuffs. These things hurt.
Yeah.
Come here, dude.
There was a follow-up thing.
Absolutely not.
Ow.
No, there's not. Not for that. It's a glitch, and they never gone back and fixed it. It just disappears. It's like you don't. There's nothing to do.
Really?
Yeah, it's gone now.
Yeah.
There was.
There's not a follow-up for that one.
Oh.
Yeah, it appears that way, but then it like just disappears. It's fucking wild.
It's annoying to be honest. 'Cause people always stand there and are like, "Hmm."
My team isn't attacking my targets. It hurts.
Start spamming. Good job.
Sorry, trying to push the
You just
crystal.
lose. Good job. Good job. Push the crystal. Can I get on my fucking mount? Okay, there we go.
Gotcha.
That would be something that I wish that they could change.
Hmm.
Would be great. When a fate is complete, all fate creatures leave the enmity list immediately, so we can actually mount up instead of waiting for them to run away and despawn.
Well,
Run
see,
away and
that's the thing. That
disappear.
takes away from my immersion, though, Apollo. Because my immersion is they're not just gonna all of a sudden stop attacking me. Because like, why would they do that? They just realize I'm being the shadow of them, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, we're sorry. We're gonna go now."
Just
We're
remove because they're
sorry.
untargetable when
We're
they're running.
sorry. Yeah, they
Remove
are.
from the enmity list.
Yeah, I agree.
That's that was the point of it.
That's the dream, man.
Just a little.
You know, we could ask that question to the team at FanFest.
Oh my god! If you have an opportunity to ask them a question,
I do.
would you ask them a question on my behalf?
Yeah.
What is it?
Can they please fix the shadow mechanic when you're on my Lamentor?
The shadow
The
mechanic.
direction your shadows are.
The shadows on when you're on the moon. Can they just fix the way the shadows are?
The direction the shadows are falling
Uh-huh.
Is it because?
from the light source.
Why would it? Why would they need to change it?
Because
Let's go to Mari Lamentorum. I will show you.
We have fates here, but
I will show you afterwards.
yes, you can show me afterwards.
On the crystal, god damn it. Oh no, now you just we lose because of that.
No, not
Oh.
yet.
I was like, the shadows are exactly how they should be because theirs is flat. We've
It's
had
the
this
moon.
conversation.
It's not even the fact that it's flat. Don't worry. It's not even the fact that it's flat.
Hello?
Kill this fucking warrior! Die! You're not dying! What is going on?
I'll show you once you get out. I guarantee you're gonna have like the most amount of damage done.
I don't know. I've not been doing much AoE damage. I think it doesn't do very much unless you do the fire jutsu on cooldown. Nice job. Good match. Thank you. Nice job.
Good job. Good job.
There you go.
Damn.
I did a lot, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I did.
I told you.
I should not be doing that much.
I was like,
Yeah,
you were
that's
doing
okay.
so much more damage than everybody else there.
I think only 2 people did more than me.
Now,
3.
then again, our bard, lol.
Oh my god, you did so much, Kira.
The power of
Oh
our
my god, your bard was kind of but
Yeah, he was very Naruto bowels, what do you think?
But our Dragoon, what? How he's so little?
Yeah,
He
because
kept,
he kept
LBing
dying.
at the worst time.
Yeah,
Not, like,
he was
kept
also
LBing at
not
the
really
worst timing.
utilizing his. Yeah, that's the other thing with that is, if you don't
We
do
had
it.
two.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we had a Dragoon on each party. So
Yeah, we're going
whenever
over.
I saw that Dragoon LB marker, I just I panicked.
Right,
and
you're like, I don't know if
used
it's ours.
it. Is it mine? I don't know. They should change the color, please. Make the enemy red.
No, I think that's I guess that's the gist of it.
No, but that's like that's a problem.
Yeah, because you
No,
can't
not
tell
only
if
that,
it's your
the reason
team's
why-
LB coming out or not.
No, also not only that, the only reason why our Dragoon was ripping apart because I can't use my LP at the same time, so you couldn't use your shield anymore when he slams. That's what happened like 3 times the entire game. Reaper's so nice, especially when they buffed them.
Okay, now.
Hi. Well, what do you mean now?
So, well, I typed in it in. Do we need a withdrawal?
Yeah, I didn't even know at all.
Okay.
Like 3, 2, 1, go. What? No, man. What the fuck?
The best kind of response is 3, 2, 1, go.
Right? You're like, well, go where? What are we doing? See, that's exactly the sort of response I'd expect. What is going on? What are we doing? What?
Sharon would take that.
Maiden.
Right.
Cool, where was it?
Yeah.
Because he always takes whenever he gets a teleport.
Yeah. He just takes it.
He'd be like,
Oh, I didn't even
"Alright,
bother
so
to
where
check
we
to see
going?"
if he like decorated his house already.
I'm curious how he's gonna act during the fan
Look at this
festival.
Lolithol.
Saren would be the best wingman, or a really good wingman.
What a legend. If you win, I don't care. That's a great name.
Garfunkel?
Garfunkel.
Garflunkel?
It's Garfunkel Glipson.
What the hell?
Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Gibson.
Oh my god. What?
Doing
The
Lala
hell?
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Inconspicuous.
He sees some shit that you don't want to know. Well,
He's
let's see
actually
how
a hitman.
let's see how this looks.
All right. Here we go. Dude, I always love an over-eager fucking
Do you
tank.
have all of your effects on? How can you do it? Your brain does not like that. Too many shinies at one time.
There's too many cooks.
Too much
Oh, fuck.
booms. Too many booms.
All right, Gobby, calm down. Like, too many backstick booms.
Yes.
Kill this monk, kill this monk! Oh my god, I hate how monks are tankier than actual tanks.
Bro,
It's that Riddle of Earth.
it's, yeah, I was about to say, is that a fucking riddle over? After not fucking playing with monk, and then like that one day where Apollo made me play a monk, I was like, bro, I'm a fucking tank with fucking fists. This is great. I want to get better at playing it in fucking PvP.
They're really
Not
annoying.
only can they knock you out of your guard,
Yeah.
they have guard and a shield and a heal.
Yeah. Although we did find out that the heal is very time based, so it's not like you can just like you have to like
Be careful.
pop it at the right fucking time. Yeah, it's like one of those like
High risk, high reward.
yeah. Oh
Jesus.
goddamn!
Hi. 24K.
Blip.
Kira just fucked you up because that was 1000% Kira right there. That was a Reaper ability.
Do you ever play ranked, Jude?
Me?
Is that a no?
No, don't get me, you bitch.
He's
No,
concentrating.
shoot.
There you go. Get him.
Oh my god, you.
Fuck him up, Jude.
Do it. Solo will be me. You won't. Oh, fuck. I'm dead.
Hi, Jude.
I'll never fucking forget the fucking time I was like you, me, and Meow were playing, and I was on the opposite team, and both you and Meow just came after me over and over again just to fuck my day up.
I remember that.
I was like, this is fun. This is
This round was like, just kill Senna.
Yeah,
just
just-
kill him.
just-
And I was like, we should kill everybody, not just Senna. What is happening?
It's like, no, let's fucking pick Seta and just fuck him up, make his day a fucking nightmare. And I'm like, yeah, you know, you're right. This is fine.
Why did he? Oh, why does Reapers always use it at the worst timing?
Oh shit.
Oh shit, dude! Ah!
Alright, Jude, come here.
No. I love how you shook Coochie like your dead body was like, yeah, no, that's like.
My team sucks. They're all bad. Nice job.
Like, what is your fucking bard doing, dude? Like, what is...
Hello, Black Mage.
Like, they should be following up on you, on your damage output right there. Same thing for the Reaper. Like, you're doing the call out, go, come on, fucking stun them. Keep them from moving or silence them. God damn it, Bard.
This one has a second one. Don't leave it.
Yeah.
Rude.
I'm just stalling at this point.
Yeah, you're doing that
I
overtime.
don't know why
thing.
we totally lost.
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Oh, he did it so late.
I just heard that Scholar use both of his deployment on themselves.
Panic mode. No, dude, fuck you.
Yeah, man, look at that bard. Jesus Christ. $300K.
It's gonna be like that.
6, 5.
So 5, okay.
Maiden.
Oh, man.
Liz.
Left.
Oh man. Someone started the one on the south already. And I just realized my bird's no longer out here to help the damage.
Yeah, I just popped.
Yeah, mine too.
We'll be on the same team this time.
So we can get both our asses handed.
No, we kick butt.
Who wants to kick butt together?
They want to punch
And we make
butts.
the defense ones.
Honestly, playing change this map, I hate this map.
Me
Kick
too.
puncher.
Who likes this map? All my homies hate this map.
Nope, we're not in the same. I have like this many. Oh, we got a samurai.
Jack.
Yeah,
Back
two
to the
lava
past.
flow, I'm scared.
Yeah, we have 2 Lalos.
We have
Oh, what's this one? I hate this one so much. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Two teams again.
No, they're in opposite teams.
Yeah.
But it's a massacre.
yeah.
There was a firefight.
Roses are red, okay.
Oh my god, this samurai's throwing.
Fire.
He was very reckless. I'm just to let you know about that.
Yeah, like, why'd he go in? 1v5. Please wait.
Gotta move the crystal, right?
Keep it from moving.
Yeah, and we do
Ow.
that by
Oh, I'm
fighting
dead. I'm
together.
dead. I am definitely dead. I'm definitely dead. Fuck you.
Oh, all the choke.
Yeah.
All those Coco Bros. Yep, there goes our Gunbreaker.
I killed him.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's so weird that machinists just have a 10-second damage reduction at 120 seconds.
Yeah.
That's weird.
My team doesn't know how to fall back in these elixirs.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Did you take that just
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
can have it?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna be an asshole and steal your potion.
Oh fuck! I wasn't. God damn it! I was paying attention to Jude shit. I just got fucking shot up with a goo.
All that bad
Yeah,
breath.
yeah, all that bad shit. I like looked over to see Jude, and I missed the fact that I was getting bad breath. Ah.
Thanks for focusing.
Thanks, Moose. Yeah, I'm getting out of this time. Fuck that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't stand in that shit again. I'm not gonna take it
Yeah,
off you
I'm
this time.
I'm paying attention to both this time. Jesus Christ, Jude.
Yeah, I know.
They were all
Like I'm the
chasing
only
you.
one in my party.
No, they're all
Yeah.
getting. All of them are just getting destroyed.
Well, all 4 of them were chasing him, so
Yeah. They're
it was
just
a matter
no.
of time. Bum, 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 bum.
What did I snap? Oh, get fucked.
You did get that from him.
Should have ran
Nice.
into a building.
Good kill, Jude. Fucking 1v3.
Aye.
Damn.
At least we got 2 kills, and they were mine.
Right?
3 kills, and they're all mine.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
A fucking samurai,
They're
bro.
doing good.
our gunbreaker stole some of the kills. Yeah.
That's
Try to get
samurai.
hate on these things. They hit
I'm trying to. It looks like I have all of them. Look, I have most of them.
Oh, I'm maxed out on low mark.
I was like, I fucking loved watching your samurai have 5 deaths and then like literally like 200k damage.
Okay.
Put it up. You just start. Okay, you're done.
Yeah, I'm getting tilted.
Angie.
I wouldn't blame you, especially with that team that you're getting. This is bad
It
team
was
there.
like one after the other. But
Yeah. It gets that shitty. That's why I usually don't play that much on conflict.
Nah, I'm almost throwing myself in there, man. You wanna know why?
I know you want the mount.
Well, I mean, the
Oh,
mount.
Sorry, not the weapon. Not the weapon. The weapons.
I was gonna be like, eventually I'll get
And-
like, but it's no, it's just the element of like you. It's that roll of the die that you can go and have someone else, but it's also just like you get caught in a bad drop and you're just really fucking pissed about it. You're just like, damn, dude. Like, I wish I wasn't this much of an issue, you know. All right.
7:30.
Like, there's times where you find some people that are like, they don't even like heal themselves. You know, they're just going in there and like being like, why didn't I get any heals, healer? You're like, I'm sorry, what? No, bro, that's not how this works.
Where are
You know
the
you heal
heals?
yourself, bro.
Yeah. Where are the heals?
In Rival Wings is the top.
Turn your shit in.
Not Rival Wings, Feasts. Back then.
Yeah, in Feast, yeah, you definitely need
I mean,
fucking
yeah.
heals.
Where are my heals?
Come here, stupid thing. You wanna shoot at us? You best not miss.
Okay. No other shin zone. But we have to wait. Oh! One just spawned.
I think I got everything. Yeah. Time to kill some bugs.
Only good bug is a dead bug, soldier.
Mm-hmm. Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers?
Yeah, he's playing Starship Troopers.
There's a Starship Trooper game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you like to know more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it based off the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go in with a bunch of dudes, you kill the bugs.
Yeah, hold on.
Huzzah.
Yes. Would you like to know more?
Pew pew.
I can't watch. I only have one monitor.
That's fine. I mean, you could put it in one monitor, or you could minimize it. That's what I do when I'm watching, like, shows.
Starship Troopers Extermination Early Access.
We're playing Final Fantasy right now, though.
Yeah, I do that while playing Final Fantasy.
I'm focused. Yeah, he's talking about the pop ad. I'd have to change my resolution settings.
Okay. So that's
Yes.
happening.
Wait, is this a Star Wars thing?
No.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
You ever watched that movie? Or
All right,
heard of it?
Apollo, let's go to the moon so you can show me how flat the Earth is.
Okay. This is the worst time as well to prove my point.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
nighttime.
It's nighttime.
But there is no nighttime on the moon. It's always
Okay, go.
nighttime.
So, Seta,
Uh-huh.
where are you?
I'm right here.
Okay, where's the sun?
There is no sun. On the top,
There's no sun.
right?
I don't
The
know.
sun is actually behind us because if you look at Atheris, it's in full illumination, so the sun would
Where's-
actually be behind us.
Right.
Where's the sun, Seta?
It's on the other side of the moon.
It's got, well, okay, we say it's on the other side of the moon because Atheris is fully lit up.
Always.
Yes, it should be dark here. It
Okay,
should be dark.
So, how is there a shadow here if the sun is behind the moon?
We should
Because
be
the
on the dark
light,
side of the
the light is coming from this side over here, right?
Okay, so then the sun must be over there.
But there is no
91.
sun.
9 minutes.
Right. So the shadows on the moon say that the sun is off to the west, and the shadows never change on the moon. So
Correct.
The sun's always off to the west. But the shadow of the planet always changes, depending upon what type of time of day it is. And
Right.
there's no sun to the west.
Basically,
No
what
shape
you
came-
get is the reflection off of the lights coming back, basically because the Earth, or Theris, is flat. It reflects back from that side all the time.
Ryan.
Ah, that is a good point, a valid point. But then,
Except the illumination value
yourself-
would.
well, not even the illumination value. Line yourself up facing Atheris, and the shadows should be coming at you. They're not. Even if there was, even if they wanted to like defend themselves, saying that's the reflection of. That's just my point. Like, there should be fix the shadows underneath.
They'll say, would you like to fight in the dark?
I don't know why, by mind, I just imagine this whole fucking like interaction where like,
Yoshi P suddenly being hit with an astrophysics
well, no,
question.
well, not only that, but also just his imagination of like, he's like, can you fix the shadows? And be like, no, shut up, nerd. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah,
it's like, yeah.
Goddamn science out of my Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's like, you fucking nerd, sit your ass down and enjoy it. Just... Next.
Next question.
Next question.
Freaking astrophysics here.
Yeah. He's like, well, if you look it out, or like,
Him, like,
or like
rubbing his
he would
forehead
do,
for a
he
minute
would do
and
that
then
fucking,
like-
yourself from NASA.
like he'd do that one
astrophysics.
fucking face thing where you're just like, oh, what the fuck, you know? Like I did want to ask Kate a question because Kate is gonna be there for the panel, but then I was like, man, it's lore. It has to be lore based, and I'm just like, there's so many. I had to pick one, so I picked one and I put it on the thread to see if I get it. So we'll see if my question gets answered.
What was your question?
My question was with regards to the fight that we just had with the past.
Golbez.
With no, not Golbus.
In Pandemonium?
And Pandemonium, yeah. Because of the fact that the Pandemonium, you're essentially fighting Elidibus from the past, but also from the future, from the present. Like, I know they kind of brushstroke it at the end of the thing where they're like, maybe we're always meant to be, and like I always knew who you were, and like it was fine. But it's like, if that's why it was, what happened to his plan from the beginning? Because it seemed like in the beginning, his plan from ARR was completely different.
Turn in after they.
Yeah, and he's supposed to be an unsundered, so he should
Right.
Turn in.
And
Yeah, but he's all screwed up.
I give it a two-parter. It's like, it's that, but also in that last cutscene before ARR, where you literally show him being surrounded by a bunch of fucking different Asians. What happened to all of those? So,
Yeah, we haven't seen all the Asians yet.
but they're saying they don't want to focus on that story anymore. They're gonna focus on different things. And again, I don't necessarily have a problem with it because where we're going seems pretty fucking great. But I'm just saying, they want to
Tie
know
up your loose
questions.
ends.
Yeah. They wanted questions, not to fucking answer.
And Rango's right. A good story will tie up all of the loose ends. It should.
And that's
Even-
kind of why I expected Zero to be an Asian.
Yeah, even if it's like, something as quick
Marissa, you just brought up
as
a bunch of other shit over here.
another raid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, that's fine. But
Alright.
there's fine.
Bonus on bonus on bonus.
Yeah.
Troopers, this is an ARC mission.
And I hope
Go ahead.
I hope so that every time you come to the moon now, the shadows will.
Good luck, Brim.
Well,
Just
haunt
a
me?
little
Nah, man. I got
twinge,
much
yeah.
more bigger fish to fry.
Well, like who?
Like why? Like my biggest take is like, if you guys are gonna make hats and you're gonna give people options to have different hairs, like why make that shit clip all the goddamn time? Like for me,
Why
it's
can't I
been
have a
like-
hat?
Yeah,
Well,
why
that- yeah.
can't I ever had ever? It's been 4 years, Square Enix.
Right? I was like, I
Listen.
want that.
Kira, you have to understand, programming is very hard, which one of the reasons why we have to justify having
You
poor
just bitched
programming.
about the hat clipping, and I'm not allowed to bitch about not having a hat.
No, you can.
Fuck you,
Like, I want hats, damn
No,
it.
Yeah, so if mods can fix it, so can the devs.
Right, exactly.
Tell them to fucking hire somebody from the modding community.
Maybe.
For real.
That is a
Fucking hat.
legitimate question. If the modding community is so good at fixing a problem, why don't you just grab their mods,
Hire them.
pay them for it,
And use it.
and incorporate it in the game?
Exactly.
Because the mods aren't Japanese, and we only do Japanese. I don't know.
Oh, there's definitely Japanese mods.
There is definitely, yeah.
I don't know, Muse. I
Or
don't.
there is another system that they're trying to implement, like that conflict to watch. Watch when that's gonna be there.
Well, then what does
If they supported modders, then that would be kind of going against their own
It's like the WoW incident.
thing. Yeah.
terms of service?
Terms of service. Yeah.
Mhm.
Fine.
All third parties are big no. Even if it's like little things.
I guess so, but I wouldn't think it would be or even an IP problem. I don't think it would be an IP problem or the quote unquote supporting the mods. If there is a popular mod that fixes quote unquote or enhances something in the game, like the hats,
Mm-hmm.
and the code is good,
Yeah.
you get your Square Enix lawyers, you approach the modders, and you say, we would like to buy your mod for X amount of money. We would like to incorporate it. We'll even give you credit during incorporation, like this was all thanks to the mod team by blah 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 blah, but it will be ours now, and you will have to shut yours down.
Yeah. But that would be
Right.
that would be assuming that they actually like focus on that element of things. But part of me is
Oh, maybe.
twofold. Oh yeah, I see it over there. I believe that's twofold. I believe part of the element is that they're also just they were dealing with 16 doesn't have any of that shit, you know.
Not until PC comes out.
Yeah, once PC comes out, it'll be a whole new fucking ordeal. But that's just deals they have to deal with because of the
There'll be all
position.
sorts of fun mods.
Right.
Hey, 5 without a shirt on, yes.
Indeed.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy. It's so crazy how good the modding community has become.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just like glamour. This is something I've wanted for such a long time. Like imagine being able to save a hairstyle to a glamour plate.
Not for like a
You
year or
can
so.
you can do that now. With mods, you can just set a glamour plate essentially, unlimited amounts of them, and save appearances to it. And
Yeah.
you can just have one hairstyle on one class and another.
Partnership with PS5.
And-
Ursa was asking a question.
Oh yeah, PS5 exclusivity with Sony.
It makes both of
Oh.
them money by them being exclusive.
Oh, Apollo. There's an add-on called Better Shadows.
Oh, is that and it fixes the
And-
shadows on the moon?
I don't know if it fixes the shadows on the moon, but it just makes the shadows better.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Please tell me more.
I do wonder how much.
No more.
I do
There's a lot of
wonder.
really good,
Oh god, dude.
like there's a Blue Mage Helper add-on that just like shows you on the map where you can find like the monsters that you need. What else is there? Burning down the house. There's this mod that allows you to place furniture wherever you want
That one is
without,
nice.
without having to glitch
Yeah.
anything.
I was like, is there a mod, kind of like what you were just saying with the Blue Mage one, but for fishing, that would give you a general location of where to fish for fish you discovered? That I'm
There's-
surprised is not in this game.
Right? This one is so good. Heals. I've talked about this with you, Apollo. You know how heals in this game don't really make you taller?
Yes, right. High
And
heels.
they dig into your foot instead.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
modders were not happy with it because if you try to mod in an actual high heel, then you would sink into the ground and your shoes would be like flats. Because and your toes would be like sinking into the ground because they don't make you taller. So that's kind of like their workaround with high heels in this game. But this heels plugin, you can set you can have different shoes give you different height bonuses. So like if you have these really high stilettos, you could just make yourself float on over the ground a little bit just so the heels actually connect on the ground
Mm-hmm.
and aren't sinking in. And you can apply that to whatever heels and make yourself taller or whatever. It's nice.
Mhm.
Like it actually makes you taller now with this plugin. There's Customized Plus, which allows you to change the proportions of your different body parts, which is great. If you want to be like Arissa a while ago, she was like a tiny little volleyball-sized aura. Or you could, I know some friends that make themselves huge. Like you have a Miko the size of a rogue.
Oh, dude, that you just reminded me that I still want us to go to that
Oh, Hrothgar.
that Pac-Man
Yeah,
thing.
Frozen.
Pac-Man thing?
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember.
right.
Yeah, I still want us to go to that Pac-Man thing because we didn't get a chance to do it before.
What is it? Oh, the house.
Yeah, the house in the over like where the
Yeah.
Pac-Man shit is, because that's
And
like
that
super
wasn't the
fucking
only
cool.
one. There's a bunch of different jumping puzzles in each of the what are they called? The rooms. Yeah, the rooms.
Yeah,
You know how each person can have like a little room. inside
Yeah.
The
FC house.
Apartment?
house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cool.
That's freaking awesome, dude. I love that like the community's doing this for the game because like I'm gonna be honest, there are certain parts where it does feel like the development team is kind of lagging on, but I think it's because and not that I'm gonna be like making excuses for them, but they were also busy making 16 for the past fucking I don't know 3 years simultaneously while making this game. Oh,
Oh, we
fucking
got-
bunny. Yeah, we got these stupid bunnies.
I gave my gas to an operator.
No.
Congrats.
I think an easy way that they could diversify even more custom characters without changing much of
Writing these
anything
down.
Yeah.
is allow us to have the whatever the preset is for the animations for each race to choose from if you're making a character. For example, I know that sounds weird. But in the options when you're choosing a character, if you want to be a hero, have an option tab just called animation, and you can choose to have all of the male Makote animations when they're idle, or when they do emotions,
Right.
Jude does that
or
for
choose to
something.
have the Rogan,
Yeah, I do
or
that.
choose to have the Lollipop, or choose to have.
Like I have certain Mikote animations on my gear. The only issue with that is they'll have to make 2 separate types of animations for each, because, or they'll have to rework the earrings, because the earrings are tied to the animal ears, like Miko ears.
Yeah.
So like I have certain dance animations that kind of bug out because they only have Miko animation.
Right.
And so then I try to do the dance on my gear, and my earrings will start floating and wiggling
Oh, weird. Interesting.
because it's tied to the same bone with the Mikote ears.
Okay.
But yeah, these people do that now. They have, when people mod animations, they have 2 separate of the same mod. One with static ears, so the ears won't move. So it will actually work on, you know, on here, Ellison. And they'll still have floppy ears when you're playing as a Miko, or well, your ears don't either.
Nope. Which is part of the reason why I'm like, why can't I have a hat?
Because it'll look weird because it
Literally,
clips
put a
and all
whole-
the shit. Yeah.
But all
I
the
don't know. I don't
half
know.
of the
I'm just.
Miko hats clip
Yeah. I'm
for
trying
their
to be.
ears.
I'm trying to be difficult, Muse.
Shut up.
I mean, that's not out of the normal for you, but I just was trying to just be. I want hats.
Yeah, I get it. We're still waiting for the female Rothgar. At some point, we're gonna get her.
It's a 7.
Yeah,
At the next
we
expansion.
fucking I guarantee you that's gonna like I
better
would put
be-
that. I would put that as a freebie on like if we do like a bingo.
On our
Like if we do a bingo board, I would
for
put
the
that.
expansion.
I would put that as a
Yeah.
freebie next to. Please look forward to it. Please look forward to it. Will be the
And it-
center one.
And I will say, it better be fucking amazing the way they make these female Hrothgar look.
They're just gonna look the same but with tits.
I would say something close to that, yeah.
I've seen again. If you see the Ronso,
Hell,
you see the
Damn,
female
what's wrong
Ronso
with
in
that?
Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I would
basically
imagine.
are, and they have like a little snatch, a little waist,
Yeah,
and big old titty bitties.
it's basically.
Itty bitties.
See, look, I'm just looking at the plugins right now. Better mount roulette. You can choose which mounts show up in your mount roulette.
Oh my god, yes. I'm tired of certain mounts.
Better shadows. Big player debuffs.
One of the reasons I thought about doing mods is so that I could have a tail.
Yeah, Bozja buddy. Improve your Bozja suffering. That's the thing.
I'm assuming there's a unique color card for that.
Character data sync. Sync your character data from your character to all others.
Oh.
Character panel defined. Define the character panel to display only useful information like crit, direct hit chance.
Oh, instead of one number?
Yeah, instead of just
amazing.
how much
Hello?
crit you have.
Yeah.
I'm popping in to say hi before I wander back off for Civ 6.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Hello. The tail is coming along.
Nice.
Very nice.
Sewed that bitch on.
Anyway,
The what?
You sewed that bitch on?
I think you guys on a belt, I'm assuming. You doing it on a belt?
It'll be on the belt.
Oh, okay.
so when you play Civ 6,
Uh-huh.
do you go for a military victory, or do you try for
Generally, we only do military stuff against the NPCs, unless there's extreme circumstances, like significant border disputes over the course of the game or whatever.
Kira, you failed.
Yeah, we failed.
And
There's
and what country do you play?
started the arc early, so we're getting overwhelmed, as you can tell.
I do all
Goddamn
sorts of.
bugs.
Sometimes I actually do random,
Oh. Okay. Cool.
but one of my favorites is Eleanor, the France version.
Eleanor? Eleanor Roosevelt?
No, Aquitaine.
Oh, okay.
So that one can be either France or England.
Oh, here's one for you, Moose. Clarity and Chaos. Seek visual serenity. Automatically adjust the battle effect settings according to party size.
Yeah, I always have everything as limited, even in party. Because I can't with all the shiny.
I'll take it later.
Okay, bye, Saren.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Well, we love you. I mean, bye.
This one's cute. You get like a little congratulations whenever someone gives you a
Congratulations.
Just fucking clapping sound, just like a fucking like.
Yeah, just like the end of Evangelion.
Yeah, yeah, that good job. Or like I'm thinking of something like this. Fucking where is this?
Congratulations.
Just
A golf clap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
We live, soldier.
Oh, this one's interesting. Damage info modifies in-game fly text for more or less damage information. That's actually pretty cool. I might install that.
Hmm.
I mean,
Oh,
do
this
you
one's
really?
cool. This one's cool for Prague.
By the way,
Deck
Yoshi P, if you
recap.
happen to be watching this podcast or listening to, we do not condone the use of mods in this game. We don't want to make you cry.
We're still recording?
Yeah, why are you just?
Yeah,
what the
It's in recording for the
Until
We're not
8
done.
PM.
We're not done for another 4 minutes, Jude.
Excuse
I think you're done.
Like,
Took a full
you can't post this.
done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's on live though. Who's watching that? I guess.
Yoshi P is watching.
He posts it on YouTube though. The final. So
It's fine.
We can cut it
I
out.
can cut it out.
Cut to
just
like
gotta-
2 weeks
You'll
later
have
when he
to-
posts the video.
You'll
And
have to cut out all the PvP too. 'cause
Setup puts in big blocky letters. Shoot Rosewood, we'll know.
Titties.
You'll have to
I'm
cut out
Yoshi
the
P.
PvP.
speaking of titties, hi Mr. Meow.
What PvP?
I'm yeah.
What is that?
You?
What?
If anybody's lagging, it's you.
Yeah.
Truly.
I'm not, dude. I wasn't streaming your screen. This is just literally audio and then a video of me playing the game. That's all it is.
But I was talking about titties and stuff.
Oh yeah. That's. I mean,
Do you think that what we were talking about earlier is worse than titties?
yeah, dude. Like what?
Yeah.
Like we were talking about much worse things than titties. You're fine.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, titties is blasé.
But I was talking about modded titties, illegal titties.
Again,
Illegal nipples in this game. How dare you?
titties are very much. Did Cat want to come? Cat's
Yeah,
here.
talking about
Oh,
Invite him then. You're the.
I mean, we
leader.
got like 2 more minutes.
Oh yeah, tell him that we only have 2 minutes.
Ain't a titty if it doesn't have a nippy.
I mean, it is. There are sadly people who don't have nips due to medical issues.
that was.
But that's categorized as censored
It's
because
still,
it does without.
still a boob, okay? Even if it doesn't have a nipple on the end.
But according to all media, for some reason, that's how it works. I don't know why.
That's censorship. This is a little blur over the nip.
Yeah. No, not even a ship. You just outright take out the nipple, and people's like, "Oh, it's like a suit,
there's one that
a
just
very tight
adds.
suit at that."
There's one that adds like a little chat bubble whenever someone types something out.
Oh, like wow.
I have seen one that does like the Final Fantasy 14, like you know how they do the speech bubbles when someone does a tell or whatever. I've seen that. That's fucking cool. I really like that one. That one's really fucking like it really keeps you immersed in the game in that sense.
His immersion is complete.
Why
Yeah,
are you being attacked as soon as you open the door?
because he's fucking fighting bugs, man.
I'm fighting bugs.
But
This
where-
is Starship
where are you
Troopers.
going?
Starship Troopers, yeah.
Where are you going? There's more bugs up there. That's
Yeah.
why are you
Gotta
going up?
save my
Why,
friend.
I mean, your friends.
You're
get
bleeding out.
busted. You got busted.
I'm surprised the bugs didn't fucking destroy you. By the way, you should have
I
beat.
just like me. I was like, why are you going over there to save my friend?
Yeah,
That's
just-
stupid.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Save yourself.
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean,
Arissa, what you said there, I imagine like walking up to someone in the game because there's no nipples, right? Just licking
are
a
dead.
Skittle and sticking it to their chest and be like, ah, there,
There.
all thing.
nipple.
All thing.
POS.
Oh, here's one. Gather buddy. Simplify gathering fishing.
Yep.
It's a command to simplify
Oh shit, that's
finding nodes and there's
All right, we done.
Yep, that's it. We be done and.
Yeah.
I need one more. I'm gonna wait until
You
something's.
need one more? Okay, let's do one more.
That's 694.
Oh yeah.
I hate when it's like when it's like 1 away.
40 out of 60 fates done. My lovely cat.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice. How about your others? Because we did quite a few in the other ones too.
Indeed, we did. Let's see. I'm sorry, just quick.
Does it have to be here, or do we want to go somewhere else, Muse?
I don't care where we
Okay,
go
'cause
as
I was
long
gonna
as
be
I
like,
get
let's
one
not
done.
stand here and
Oh.
just fucking wait around. Let's go to Labyrinth.
Oh, this one's good. One of the worst things about this game is very easy to forget, but the friend list is absolutely.
Oh
horrible.
yes, the friends list is garbage
It
in
is.
this game.
Laggy as fuck too.
It's
Yeah.
so laggy, and it takes like 20 seconds for all your friends that are online to get put at the top.
Yep.
And this one also gives you notifications when a friend logs in,
Oh.
Oh,
That's
instead of just the
cool.
FC thingy.
instead of just FC. Yep.
Nice.
Just anyone on your friends list.
Why did I come to this one of all the ones that I came to?
All right, I'm getting off for now. Talk to
Alright.
you guys later.
Later, Ringar.
Have a good night, Rengar.
Is this all co-op? PvE?
Yeah,
Is that what
all
this is?
co-op. 16,
Yeah.
16 players versus all
The bugs.
condes, all massacre and hordes of bugs.
Oh, do you have this one? Hero? Harp Hero?
Our hero?
Yeah. You can basically put in a MIDI file to, and it does like a little Guitar Hero kind of mini game. You still have to put
The notes.
These are
play
tight.
it.
That's
Yeah,
actually
you
kind of
basically-
cool.
That's a cool one.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
it-
Where like you have to
You
do
know
a
how
game
long
within
it
a
takes for
game.
me to figure out how to play it?
Yeah, dude, install it. Harp Hero. And it's also a cool mini
Oh
gimmick.
shit, that's a tiger! Ah!
It also scores you at the end.
Lions and bears, am I?
Nice, I like that,
I'm
Julie. But I
fucking-
understand that the licensing issues for music would be out the fucking way. And like,
Yeah.
yay.
One that lets you change the sound effects when you land a critical
Hi.
hit.
Oh, so that means a lot of critical hits as a dancer.
Imagine you change it to a Roblox.
Right?
Ooh. Just like 30 boosts at once.
No, was it? Ooh.
Something terrible like. Ooh. You're like, oh. Ooh.
You sound like a fucking, like, straight up at a fucking Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? What'd he say? You know what? Sure, Cat. I'll join him. Apollo, when did you want to start playing some 16?